back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day watch along, and we are live for the under-21 Euro Championship final between the old enemy, England versus Germany. Oh, that's interesting for many, obviously, historical reasons, but also we have played Germany in the group stages and lost 2-0. So there's a bit of recent mental fatigue already in the situation going into this final. Games are literally about to kick off any minute now. But England are the defending champions. Going into this one, I think that's like my opinion, going from what I've watched to this tournament, even though I've not covered it here on the channel, but I have been watching from off air. I'm not so confident as I was a couple of years ago when we won it 2 years ago. Because we are defending champions of the tournament, but like I say, we haven't exactly lit up the tournament the way we'd hope to have lit it up. And so make sure everything's okay. You're really on. No, because I've got my curtains closed. I've literally done the old trick of windows closed, curtains closed, trying to keep as much of the heat out as possible in this room to do this live. Otherwise, I would absolutely be drenched already. So I'm doing all the right things. Hopefully, touch wood. I've got if you can hear a fan as well. I've got a mini aircon system thing currently going. So if you hear that, if you hear something, that's what you're hearing. And I'm in the middle of trying to set me self in. I'm self inside. The only after playing in the England squad, I don't know about Germany, but in the England side of things, is Ethan Wanyeri, and he's been benched for basically the umpteenth time in this tournament. The only time he's actually started was match day 2. Didn't do too bad in match day 2 because he came in match day. He was a sub on match day 1. Came on, brilliant. Got a load of plaudits, changed the game for us, sealed the game, and helped seal the game with his performance. So got a start a second game, but then got dropped. He's been dropped to the bench ever since. It's almost like the manager Lee Carsley doesn't know what to do with a talent like that. Because he's a talent. It's no being biased either, because rival fans tell us week in, week out for the last year, Ethan's the man. He is that player, basically, of what the one for the future. He is what we have seen, the Gazas, the Rooneys, etc., of this world. But hopefully better. But no. I don't know the current, but that's a fucking point. The whole point of this. Oh my days. And do that. So I'm literally multitasking as we speak because for some reason it's hardly number things. I'm having to change the password of my email again. So I've got all that to deal with. In terms of starting 11 now, I can get the starting 11 up now. It seems to out as well, getting ready to kick off. Harvey Elliot's the captain as well. Well, yeah. Because the only reason Harvey Elliot's the captain, by the way, is because of who he plays for. That's it. They've been brutally honest. Actually, talk about Arsenal. Ex-Arsenal Academy, former Chelsea, and now Ipswich Town player Murray Hutchinson. He's starting. I call him a traitor. May have been traitor, but that's another matter for another day. One sec. What is your opinion on Norgard to Arsenal? We'll get onto that in a second. Let's get the game underway. If the game's a bit of a slow start, we'll get onto the Arsenal side of things as well. Something to talk about later on in the game, basically, in the stream. We'll get it all out of the way now. Got nothing to talk about. The game's dead, which I hope not. Like I say, we are defending champions, and I would like to see the lads actually turn up. Now, fuck off. I swear to God, if this does it the wrong thing, I'm going to go mental. So give me your thoughts in the chat about not just Arsenal related, but in this game as well. Who do you think is going to win the game? Have you been watching the tournament? Do you think these are the right two teams in the final? Yeah, go from there basically. And also, out of interest, has anyone been watching the Club World Cup? I'll be honest. Even though I was planning to do the opening game, we were into Miami because I was Messi. Ended up not doing it because I just got fatigued and just too tired to do it. It was 2 in the fucking morning. Sake. Can't use that kind of fuck off then. I've not really watched one half of a game, and that's Real Madrid's opening game where one of the Saudi team they're playing, and it was 1-1, and obviously it was Ethan probably will come at some point. Probably going to be dead and gone by then, but still. Yeah, but only the Chelsea games. Obviously, Gav, you're a Chelsea fan, so you got an interest in it. Good luck with tonight's game, not. Obviously, you're kicking. I would have killed your game tonight, but obviously England got to the final tonight, so sorry. I've not really, just not for me. Even the games, the so-called the decent games, what you'd expect, like from our European point of view, the big headers, no interest to me whatsoever. Let's try this one. The joys of live streams, guys. When things go wrong. Look out. Right, you're going to be signing in this account that I need, not me. You're going to be a pain in the ass. No, I don't want fucking that one. I'll piss off. I swear, if you done it for the wrong fucking thing, I'm going to go fucking ballistic. I've got to sign in to watch the fucking into the console to access the internet to sign into the fucking game. Oh my days! Oh my fucking days! Hi Tom, how you doing? Emerson's in the chat as well. Oh my eyes! There's only been like 3 good games, and there's also those games where fucking no one even turned up. Yeah, see that in the last hour, Gav. Dortmund are out, so there's no surprise there. The only reason it didn't happen before the Club World Cup because you left it too late in terms of timings and all that. Oh, we won it up already by sounds of it. Come on! Who scored? Let me guess. Harvey Elliott. I bet you Harvey Elliott's a goal scorer. Where was this in the fucking... Was it match? Yeah, match day 3. Played him in match day 3 against Germany. And we just went fucking... We had possession with them in hiding. Every time they attacked us, like, oh, fuck, no. So England are literally taking the lead. Well, hey, there we go. And I've missed the game because it won't let me fucking sign in. Oh, I'm going to do that. Really, under 21 bullshit. Mate, imagine we've lost to them when I was in the group stage and they're not to have to come second in our group to get to the final, to play them again and get revenge this way. Well, there you go. You got your first goal and I can't even fucking see it. Obviously, Tom, how you doing? Hope you're keeping well and getting safe. I did see, obviously, as you know, there you go. Someone put it in the chat, in the group chat. Sorry, I did see you're now back on Gary's channel. Obviously, because it's off season, it's only an hour and a half or whatever it is, the show now. So, easing yourself back in. Good to see you back. I just want a bloody my days. I just want to sign in. Oh, fuck off with the fucking... I'm not turning off bullshit. That's really annoyed me now because that even especially if it's the only goal we get for England. It's really gone quiet in your striker. Has it really gone quiet? Because it's the same fucking discussion every day or every other day. It's goal kick, Arsenal Sesko, Arsenal Sesko, Arsenal Sesko, Arsenal Gorkres, Arsenal Gorkres, Arsenal. It's literally one of the two every other day, and it's timing from my point of view. It's getting to the point where I'm fucking even I watch the football talents whenever I can when they're covering up. He covers the transfer side of things, and it's so obvious. I know he's a host and not, but he's a Man United. The Man United fan comes to the surface. It comes to the Arsenal situation because he tries so fucking hard to put Sesko in the Arsenal fan base. It's unbelievable. I'm sorry if you're giving me the choice of Gorkres or Sesko. Well, at this moment in time, I'm saying Gorkres all day fucking long. No fucking question about it. As I said at the end of the season, we're not at a point now where we can go, Project FC will get there eventually and all that palaver. We're not in that position now. As a club, we're not in that position to go, this young lad's a striker, he could get there one day, we'll take a risk now. No, as our main man. No, it can't happen. Fucking, oh my days. It's 2-0 England now, I'm going to be pissed. I'm actually getting pissed off. Great start to a watch along. First watch along in about a month, basically, right? And yeah, the game is on Channel 4, yeah. But I've got, because I'm up here, I've got to get the consoles on, but I've got to log into the consoles So, one sec. Into my console to access the internet side of things of the console, so I can actually go on the Sky Go, get on that, and bomb up your uncle. Oh, I want to cry. I actually want to cry at this point. Yeah, even Chelsea. I know Chelsea are Project Youth. Sesko will be perfect in terms of the model that Chelsea want to go down. Sesko will be perfect for Chelsea. Gav, have a word with your owners, please. Tom says hello. Everyone managed to get 2 laps around the park, but wouldn't say I'm walking properly yet. No, it's obviously look. You day by again. I keep saying every time we have this discussion, it's day by day, one day at a time. No need to rush and all that. Just get yourself back to full health is the main thing. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind in this thing. I want to cry. I actually want to cry. So I don't want to be signed into this one. Was only the fucking this one. Oh days. We've had such fucking bullshit. Bullshit this is. Right. I know I've got monitors. It's not doing TV. I haven't even got TVs anymore. It's fucking monitor. I've got monitors because I've got a PC, haven't I? I could probably. It's just a ball ache at this point. More of a ball ache than getting and put a picture of a monitor and a thumbnail. What are you on about now? You should do it. Well, this was the plan before Liam got the news that he's got recently. I don't know if you know, but if you don't know, go back on Thursday. You'll find out Liam's news. I'm not going to be here talking about it here. Not my place. That has been the plan since the season ended. That Liam was going to host. I think the plan is when things are sorted his end and things are getting busy properly in terms of confirmation of players. At this point in time now, because of what's going on his end, he's going to head up a transfer show, once a week transfer show, basically, and that's obviously get multiple confirmations in a week of player arriving, this, that, and the other. Sesko 60 minutes, that's bullshit. I'm telling you that's bullshit. I'll tell you this now. The Sesko £60 million winning to accept bullshit. It's bullshit. It was Eze. I mean, this news yesterday about Eze. Yay. Right, we need to go back because that's not letting me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. I want to fucking cry at this point. I really fucking do. But news about Eze. Like, as you guys, most of you guys know, Liam's been crying for Eze, and I'm on board with it because Eze he's an Arsenal fan from our academy, way back in the day now. It's mental to say, you think about it, how long it's been since he was in the academy, let him go and all that. How much would it mean for him as an Arsenal fan? Yeah, we let him go as a kid and all that, else to go at Reading and all that to get to this point, to come back and be part of the team that ends a 20-plus year drought of a league title, either this season coming or whenever, to be part of that as an Arsenal fan. Nobody's 170 gunner. You're saying this when there's Chelsea fans in the chat, who, as I say, support Chelsea, and their club are stupid enough to pay 100 million for fucking Mudrik, for example, and was it 45 million pound for Jackson? And look how that's worked out. How much did he pay for fucking? How much did Chelsea actually pay for Robert Sanchez as well? This is really doing my head in now. Not my cup of tea, but I've not seen it now. I don't want to be signed. I want to just. I'm going to lose my fucking mind at this point. I really am. I don't want to be signed into my fucking old account. When I say old, I mean fucking 20 years fucking old. Right. Got that pissing password. The whole point of going through this bullshit. It is brilliant, but it's not even brilliant at that game. With 50p we pay for Sanch. You wish that was the case, Gav. You wish it was 50p. But Eze makes sense. This again, we're talking about not paying. Chelsea won't go in that show, and what's it? Man United saying 60 million is yours. And there's a discussion between Man United and Chelsea for fucking going that show. So you cannot tell me no to be stupid enough to pay 60 million for Zesco. You've got Chelsea who are stupid enough to pay money countless times, overpayments wise, of bang average and shit players. Breaking from Santi G FM. Andre Berta had a telephone exchange with Rafael Leao 12 days ago then. Yeah. Portuguese winger is not. Sorry, the Portuguese is on the short list. He's not the top target, but Arsenal are obviously keeping an interest, basically. No, it seems the top target's Rodrigo for an out-and-out winger. Eze, I think, realistically, we're more likely going to get it. It probably would be Eze. Thank you. I'm not what I'll give it. I'm not going to. I can't give up at this point because I don't you dare say you've signed me back into that fucking bullshit. Yeah, I'll go fucking ballistic. You just heard me in the fucking right one. Where are you? Where are you? There are you. There you are. Yes, let me sign in. Oh, this is interesting. We're going to go like that. We're going to go like that. Go like that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and we're going to go back to there. 7. Time. I'll do it myself. Let me do it my fucking self. There's an awful. Aussie Gooner, big up the Aussie Gooner. Should have been a red. For who? For who? I've not seen because I've fucking had a drama fucking started this stream. Oops, that's in from Ben Jacobs. Gabriel Martinez has been discussed as an option for Al Nassr. So even more money. Basically, when it comes to Saudi, they'll just pay more money than all the European clubs will do to just get the player. But it's actually Martinelli, isn't it? At this point, buying or go and set yourself up for life, basically. Now, I'm going to make sure this fucking works. I'm not going to go all this rigmarole. No, not that one. Right, let's try it. I'm going to fucking type this in if it doesn't. Right. Well, apart from the goal, if I missed much in the game, let's be honest. Be honest in the chat. If I've actually missed much in this game so far. Please let me fucking sign in, please. Fortune Taylor Hines on the 3. Ex Academy, welcome back. Interest, I think, considering he's coming from Liverpool as the captain, as a starter, and all that. He's used to being a starter for Liverpool and all that. For her position in particular, she's not a guaranteed starter because we've got Emily Fox. And if she's been brought in to be a left back on the other side, you're going to piss off the Irish woman and Kate McCabe after you've just won the fucking Champions League. Good news, I'm signed in, by the way. Woo-hoo. Understand Zubimendi and Kepa will officially become Arsenal players on Tuesday, the 1st of July. Well, Zubimendi, this is the thing with Zubimendi is what the whole Zubimendi saga. Everyone's known, even the massive league gunners and all that. They've all known Zubimendi is going to happen. It is a done deal, all done and dusted. He's literally been in London, had his medical, done all the media stuff in the last week and a half. Last Friday? Yeah, not yesterday, obviously, but the Friday before. He was in London doing all the media stuff and doing his medical and all that in time. So when we can announce it straight away as soon as we can, and when it hits July 1st. What's that? Go back to that. Okay, you're going to be a pain in the arse, are we? Okay. Oh. There we go. Thank you. Come again. Right. Controller is off. Game is on. Fantastic. But again, for Zubimendi, I'll come back to Taylor in a sec. But Zubimendi, we've all known it's done. It's coming. But everyone in it, because it gets traction, they have to be. No, he's gonna backtrack. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that, and it's just for clicks as well. It's just like pathetic. And then the overreaction this week to obviously we know Kepa's coming. I said weeks ago I've accepted. I may not be the biggest fan of it, but it makes sense because it's £5 million. It's number 2. No point in paying big fees for a goalie. It's going to be number 2 backup to David and barely play basically behind the cup games effectively, which could be very few and far between depending on how far we go in both cups. Oh, one sec. So I accepted that. It made sense. And it's obviously been confirmed this week. Like you say, it's going to be any day now that's going to be announced. And then the news of because obviously Partey's because Thomas Partey, because what's been away, Thomas Partey negotiating. He wanted a 3-year deal with more money, but to be a squad player, knowing he's not going to be a starting 11 player on a regular basis, unless of injuries, he's going to be on the bench. Knowing all that, he's demanding a 3-year contract, and he's 32, by the way, a 3-year contract with bigger money than what he's currently got. Arsenal have gone, fuck no, we're offering you a year with an option of a further year, and we want your wages to come down a little bit because you're going to be a squad player. He's gone, fuck that, it ain't worked, bomb, whatever. And obviously Arsenal with that, with Bertrand and the whole club in general, have gone, okay, no worries, bang, 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 Norgard, makes sense, he's Premier League proven, he's an experienced player, 31, leader as well, got leadership experience with Brentford in the Premier League. Let's get it done. He's heard about it. He said, I want to come here. Bang, let's go and do it. And that's basically the meltdown. Oh, but it's not big money. So if it's not big money, we must be poor. No. Why have we got, this is what I don't get, why have we got to spend big money on every signing we bring in? Even with it, one sec. Even if we're going to be, you're going to fuck it up, pass it, go on. 2-0, come on! There we go. And it's a traitor that scores as well after, I think it was no, it wasn't Elliot, number 2, number 10. Initially, he was nosing it up. He got the ball back. He passed it off to Hutchinson into space. He took a touch, opened up his body and slotted it into the goal. Thank you very much. 2-0. Where was this England against Germany in the group stages? England are actually going to defend their title here. Honestly, I'll be honest, like you said, I said at the start of the stream, I didn't think this would happen tonight, just because of how we played, in particular compared to 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, we were flawless. From start to finish, no one came near us, basically. Keeper should be doing better there. And then, compared to this time, where we've sort of slow burning, just getting through the games, basically, one way or the other. I didn't expect this tonight, to be honest. But hey, I'm not going to complain. We're 2-0 up, and for the first time in my lifetime, I'm going to see my under-21s back-to-back defend their title again. So the women can win the Euros. The young lads win the European Championship back-to-back. But the men can't win nothing still. At least I've got CA goal. But with Norgard, going back to the Norgard thing, it makes sense because he's not going to be a starter. Again, he's not a starter. For the price of paying, he's not going to be a starter. He is a squad. He's coming in, and he knows it as a squad player. He's going to be on the bench most of the season, permitting injuries, and he might come in more regularly in that case. Then permitting injuries here, there, and everywhere. But I don't get this narrative in the modern day. Not as an Arsenal, but I'm going to talk about it now in the Arsenal fan base. Because obviously we're Arsenal fans, most of us. What is this need to spend 25 to 30 mil, 30 mil plus on every player we bring through the fucking door, even when they're going to be literally squad players? It makes no sense. Financially, we run ourselves into the ground financially, and we will get fucked with the old fucking FFP and PSR and all that crap. Then you'll be going, why did he do? Then the people that are complaining about us spending so little, that want us to spend more, If we did do that, and they all did come back and, as I say, bite us on the arse, that's just what I'm saying, because I'm saying about because Gav's and Rosie. Rosie's a Rangers fan, Gav's a Chelsea fan. So that's why I said most of us are Arsenal fans. But I think if I was trying to thought there. But yeah, if Arsenal actually did what most of all these fucking moaners are saying, like, we need to be spending 30 plus million on every single player we bring in, and we fucked ourselves financially. The same people we then sitting here in Spain, in particular, so we say, you gonna, and going, what the fuck? They ain't got a clue. They don't know how to run a club. Da, 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 da. But this is what you asked for. Prove it. So the proof. No. I meant it like this. I meant it like the goalposts have been moved and took their narrative. It's ridiculous. But going back also to what I was saying before about, obviously giving a big up to yourself, by the way. In terms of, again, I'm not against it. She's ex-Arsenal anyway from our academy days. Just for whatever reason, we decided to let her. We weren't going to give her game time, so we let her off to Everton, and now she went to Liverpool, becoming a regular. It's more. I'm more intrigued because surely she's not coming to us on a free, where she's been a captain and a guaranteed starter basically for Liverpool for her entire time there, basically. Surely she's not coming from that to come to us back to Arsenal just because we're European champions. Sorry, go to sit on the bench as a backup to Emily Fox, Kate McCabe's, etc. Are we suddenly going to change our position and try and put her elsewhere to get in a start? I don't know. Chloe Kelly is staying at Arsenal. I hope so. The last thing I heard on the Chloe Kelly situation, that talks are progressing well. So touch wood and all that. Arsenal don't fuck this up. It's clear the fact that she's given us first preferences. She's given us a time frame of a proper time frame to get to get this sorted. So that tells me she's doing everything she can to make this happen. Oh, and obviously, you're an Ipswich fan here as well. Mentioned the other two. 5 mil, and 70k a week is a lot for a forward. Well, do we know for definite his wages? And even then, in the modern day, for number two, 50, I'll say 50, and 50. The max cut-off points will be 50 to 60, give or take. For number two in the modern day, 20 years ago that'd be fucking ridiculous. But obviously, this is what Chelsea and City and the PSGs of this world have done to football. High fees are demanded, even if you're a fucking squad player or a barely play. Hence why you got Partey fucking. This is the contrast. I was thinking about this earlier, actually, with the whole Thomas Partey situation. Thomas Partey is 32. Take out the equation of the alleged situations off the pitch. Alleged, because obviously the Premier League player in question has never been named, but it's been assumed to be him. If you know, you know. Taking that to the side for a second, the guy is 32. Yeah, 32. Going on 33 this year. Very soon, actually, as well. And he's now been demoted from being a starting 11 as of next season, if he stayed, to a bench player, basically. He was going to be a rotating bench warmer, basically. And yet he was here demanding 3-year contracts and more money, basically, in terms of wages, right? Compare that to 2002. In the end of the 2001-2002 season, we just won the league, an FA Cup double. Our captain and legend that he is, Tony Adams, announces he's retiring at the end of the season. And he comes out afterwards, later on down the line, explaining why. Oh, one sec. on the attack to make it 3. Amari. Oh, unlucky. Okay, where was this England been all tournament? But yeah, to go back to Tony Adams, matches of retirement, and it comes out later on down the line. He does either TV show content or interviews, sit down interviews, and all that. He confirms why he decided that was time to retire, and basically what it is. For anyone that doesn't know, Tony Adams, when he got into the senior team and became the captain of Arsenal in the early years of his career, it was put into his contract via the club that as club captain, whenever a player was to get a new contract themselves, getting renewed and all that, even if their new wage was nowhere near what his was, automatically he would get offered. He would be given a new deal, basically with a bit of a bonus, basically as a club captain, a bit to up his wage a bit more. But so he got that gist. So come 2001, 2002, he plays 13 as the captain, 13 games all season because of injuries and all that. And near the end of that season, they offered him another year's contract with the option of a further year for the following season, with because obviously as the official club captain, a pay rise. But in his head, his mentality was he learnt back to what his dad told him when he was growing up: a fair day's pay for a fair day's work, basically. Like you do all one sec, almost ring again. So a fair day's pay for a fair day's work. So basically, you graft, you get what you keep, you get what you earn, basically. And with that, couldn't justify, after playing only 13 games in that 01-02 season, could not justify taking a pay rise and another contract. No, he wasn't going to get many games the following season either. Not just, he didn't think it would be fair on the fans or the club to financially do that. So he decided to do the right thing himself and just retire and do what he's went on to do in the early years. Try the coaching, do a bit of punditry here and there and all that. That's what he decided to do. Well, you fast forward over 20 odd years later, you got someone like Thomas Partey demanding more money for less game time. The levels in mentality and morals is vast. Really high outside, yeah. Hence why I don't know if you can hear it, guys, but I did mention at the start of the stream, I do have a little mini aircon box thing turned on currently. Not a mini box thing, but it's an aircon thing turned on currently. Blowing some cool air on me. I've got hence because it's a bit lighter now, but curtains have been closed for fucking what seems like 2 weeks. If I had it, it'd be roasting in here right now. It's not roasting now. It's warm. It's muggy. But with a couple of days leeway where it's been a bit cooler, and now today, from yesterday evening onwards until Tuesday now, we've got 30 plus degrees down in London. It's ridiculous. Again, because when you tell people in outside of England about that, what are you on about 30 degrees? It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing when you've got humidity ain't crap like it is in the UK. One sec. And you're not living in houses or going to work and going from work to home, getting to your home and to a home that's built, no matter if it's newly built or old school, the heat is built to keep the heat in the fucking house, no matter what time of year. You're like, oh, yeah, okay. Hines has got no chance to replace Catley or Williamson. I think we're trying to replace McCabe. That's what I'm saying. It'll be interesting to see once it's announced and pre-season gets under. Once the Euros are done, pre-season gets underway. It's got to be a yellow card, surely. Where we play when she makes her debut, where she's going to be playing. I bloody hope so. I want out of the two we've been linked with. I want it. I'm just sick of it. I've said my main thing this summer is get the striker. I don't care who the striker is at it, but just get us a striker. But I'm getting sick to death of for about 3 or 4 days, it would be Sesko. Like, he's the one. And then out of nowhere, it would be Gorquez. 3 or 4 days later, Sesko. It's fucking mind-numbingly dull and boring and does my head in, basically. Just, it doesn't help. We've got Fabrizio Romano and people like him fucking constantly doing it every, as I say, running the narrative constantly, no matter what. Just to get themselves traction on their platforms, constantly. But yeah, I want Gorquez because Gorquez, he's 27. He is in his prime years now. He's ready and raring to go now. We do not need him to. Because he played in England before. No, it's a championship, but he played in England before. He doesn't need time to adjust to the English weather, the English way of play, and how things are done here. Doesn't adjust. No time. Just come in and go bang, and that side of things as well. And he's just a machine. As I say, we are at a position now where we need the now striker, the one that's coming now and push us over the line now, not, with all due respect to Sesko, a 22-year-old prospect that might get us there one day. We're not positioned to maybes. We need to get the here and now and get it done and dusted. I was going through right now, but hoping we can do it. Oh, we're 2-0 up at the moment, so so far so good. Versus only 4 likes on stream, gentlemen, but press that like button and substitute, please. More likes. Drive them likes up. Share the content out as well there, please. The more you do, that'll be greatly appreciated here. Emerson's asking, what number do you think Kepa and Norgard will get? Kepa? Oh, trying to think now, because obviously Raya's now number 1. 22 is 1 year. I'm trying to think what's available now. What numbers are fucking available? Kepa if 13's available, that'll probably be Kepa's number, 13. I think is 13 available. I think it is. One second, we're going to go 3. No, keeper saves and pushes it out somehow. Mate, where's this England been all tournament? We are all over Germany. We contrasted to the game early on in the group, earlier on in the competition, in the match day 3, or the final group game, basically, to decide first and second. When you contrast that, where we had possession, but we wouldn't do nothing with it, and they just done us on a counter twice. We're just more on it tonight. Norgard, though, because he'll be a squad player. I'm trying to think. Be a squad player as well. I'm trying to think. 20. Is it a guess? 24, something like that. Something like a high 20 number, something like that. But Kepa, if 13's available, I'll say 13 for Kepa. I think he's available, because I can't remember now. What is your prediction for our game? I'm going for a 2-1 win against Benfica. You're playing Benfica, aren't you? Oh. Well, honestly, I want you to go through just because I want you in this competition. I want you in that competition a little bit longer. So still start the season. You go into the season completely fatigued and injuries, maybe. Call it harsh and all that. I know you're a friend, but any little advantage we can gain into the season, I'll take. 1 sec. Ball in. Flick. Oh, back. Nope. Somebody. Nope. I'm going to go for your game. 3-2 Chelsea. Aston Temoya has now rejected Nottingham Forest. The players has no intention to accept the proposal. Negotiations to Juventus for US Aston Winger to collapse. Oh, bloody hell, okay. No. Are you mad? Okay. Goes back. This is where I'm going to go back to my earlier discussion, if you will. Why would Arsenal pay over a release, because the release cost was 60, we're paying out 56. Sorry, the release cost was 56. We're paying 60 plus mil plus add-ons for Super Mendy just to make sure we got him, basically. Done like the deal was done in this and the other. We paid a bit more than the release cost here, by the way. So why would Arsenal pay 60 plus mil for a player to be a bench player to Thomas Partey? That makes no sense financially, especially when said player is probably one of the best CDMs up and coming in the world. A CDM, by the way, that replaced arguably the best CDM currently in the Premier League in terms of Rodri and his pomp before he got his ACL, came on for him in the Euro final last year and changed the game for the better for Spain, to the point where he's on for 30 seconds, they were 1-0 up because of him. No club in their right mind will spend, buying Chelsea, by the way, sorry, no club in their right mind will spend 60 plus mil on a player, pay more than the release cost for a player, to bench them for a 32-year-old going on 33. Come on now. It was well known Super Media was coming in to replace Partey as the starting CDM in R11. And Partey was going to, the plan with Partey was to keep on for another year to replace Jorginho's slot as the squad player in that role. Jeez. Gav, that situation went about Tony Adams for 6 months in prison. That was in the 1991 season. We just made a sub, by the way. Yes, I have seen the trailer for Fantastic Four, yes. The recent one, I mean, this week, yeah. Media crap. Load of media bullshit just to get clicks and tweets. Because everyone keeps saying this, everyone knows the Arsenal fan base, as a majority, reacts to any and everything. So they could put the most ridiculous things like Jackson are interested in Arsenal or interested in Nicholas Jackson from Chelsea, and people jump on it and go and scream the houses down, basically. I think last time I heard from Ruddy, he was saying he was getting a new phone number, hence why he had to leave the channel WhatsApp group chat briefly. Hasn't come back yet, but he's getting a new phone number, and he was just getting things sorted. Once he get it all sorted, he'll be coming back, and then he said not seen him for a couple of weeks. I think it's more so. I think the reason we've not really seen him because obviously since we last saw him, Arsenal won the girls won the Champions League. And I don't think he's ready for the band to come in his way. From that side of things, maybe. But as far as I'm aware, it's all good. (2-1). Germany back into it. Oh, bollocks. This is what I'm saying. This is the England we saw defensively in the group game. Of all the possession, dominate. This time we took advantage in terms of the 2 goals that we scored initially. But out of nowhere, Germany scored fucking stupid. Again, the goal they've just scored there is similar to the first fucking goals. The 2 goals they scored in the first time playing in the competition. Fuck. Didn't his defender? Why does he not jump? He just runs along. He sees the ball's coming, and just runs across the attack in front of the defensive view, but runs, and obviously he's jumped and headed it in like Rees. It's like, fuck's sake, mate. Mendueke, please don't, Arsenal. For me, I don't make Mendueke personally. Not my cup of tea. You may as well keep the Martinelli, if you ask me. Tariq's in the chat. Are you doing, Tariq? Having a good evening. Got to change the scoreboard now, so bear with me a sec. Just around half time as well. Fucking annoying. That's Stefan said, get your shit together. Adam says, Rodrigo Eze with the egg timer emoji, sorry. Gorkarez tick, Zubimendi tick, Norgard tick, Moscaya, I'm probably not its name there, tick, Kepa tick. I'll be happy with that. If we get all them players there on that thing, including Rodrigo and Eze, that's all. If that all gets officially announced over this summer, I'm happy. I'm more than happy. You've got a backup goalkeeper, backup right centre back, backup in terms of CDM, in terms of depth in CDM, in Norgard. You've got your first choice CDM, Zubimendi. You've got Gorkales as your number 9, an actual striker. Eze, who can play the number 10 role and out in the left wing as well, or go out to the left and cut in into the centre and have the shot. It's half time, by the way. England 2, Germany 1. And with Rodrigo, he's a more direct left winger. And I mean, you're addressing the left. No matter what, with that, you're addressing backup goalkeeper, backup right centre back to Saliba. Your depth in midfield for squad wise for Norgard. Your starting midfielder alongside Rice and Odegaard, who's from Mendy. Your starting striker out on that number 9 in Gorkales. And if you get Eze, he covers left and the number 10 role and puts pressure on and he's the number 10 he's coming in to fight for. He puts pressure, he's at immediate pressure on fucking Odegaard then to buck his ideas up, or Eze will take his place basically. And you've got Rodrigo's a more out and out winger basically on the left hand side. There's a reason why I go on Arsenal, man. You must be fucking really happy. I bet you are. Fucking match day 1. You got the golden fucking ticket. You have from a neutral point of view. Arsenal versus or Manchester United versus Arsenal, Old Trafford on fucking Super Sunday. Or your Christmas. No matter what, you're covered basically. No matter what happens in that game, you are covered. In terms of you're going to get your event basically, one way or the other. Arsenal going for 2 strikers. If we're going for 2 strikers, that means you'll get. If we're going for 2 out and out strikers, that means it's Sesko and Gorkales then, and Gorkales will be the starter, and Sesko will be the backup basically. But that then means that asks the question of where we've got to play, what we've got to do with Havertz then, because we've got Wanyeri. If we're bringing Eze in, he's going to be the direct competition to Odegaard in that cam number 10 role. You've got Wanyeri, who's going to be it could be the competition and backup for Saka on the right hand side, and also Eze and Rodrigo will then also systematically would cover your left hand side as well. You've got Trossard, who could be the backup, the third choice backup, if you will, to the number 10 role and what else, false 9 and this, that, and the other when needed. So you're then asking the question of where's Havertz going to fit in this? Well, like I say, you're guaranteed on match day 1 of the season, opening weekend of the season, you're guaranteed an Arsenal or Man United rant coming from fan base wise, coming your way by 6:30 p.m. UK time. Fucking hell! If we get our well, most of our business done before then. In terms of our starters as well, I can't see anything. If we do our business most of it before pre-season in terms of starting players, gets underway properly, and before they, or even better, before they get back, or during the pre-season at the tour as well for Asia, sorry. And so our starting players our new starting players are going to have that time to come in and adjust and settle in. I can't see nothing on match day one other than an Arsenal win, but it's just we have to be ready. We can't afford not to be ready and be still looking for starting players to sign for the club come the start of the season. Fixtures hasn't been kind to us. We can't afford to be like, okay, cool. Yeah, what's happened here? One sec. Oh, nothing spectacular. No good. By the way, Stefan, I noticed you're Facebook now. Well, mucker. And you're following the channel page over there as well, so thank you for that. And I did send you a friend request as well. I don't know if you've seen it or accepted it, I don't know. But yeah. Oh, damn, bloody. Good to find it's actually doing its job. So hang on. Sorry, just excited. I missed the build up and all that. The entire coverage of the under 21 tournament on Channel 4 here in the UK read as pundits Jermaine Defoe and Joe Cole from the first game all the way through till now. Finals come along, Joe Cole's fucked off, and we've got fucking Connor Cody, replacing Joe Cole with Jermaine Defoe. Chris says, for how big Liverpool is, the YouTube scene is not. You're about the Liverpool YouTube scene. Yeah, because if that's what you mean, then I get what you're saying, because barring the Anfield agenda of Craig, Redman TV, how many other Liverpool podcasts or YouTube channels are out there when you compare it to your Arsenal, your Man United, your Chelsea? Even Chelsea once upon a time had in my opinion, think about it now. I think even Chelsea's YouTube football fan base YouTube scenes fallen off. Considering the situation and all that club and all that how it's been run nowadays, that's fallen off dramatically. To be honest, probably the top from a Premier League point of view, your top three football fan base YouTube scenes are Man United, Arsenal, in no particular order. Man United, Arsenal, and the Knuckle Draggers, basically. By the way, Stefan, because again, I know your fixtures coming out this week for the new season. Who have you got opening day of the season in the Championship? Do you know? Or have you not been paying attention? Yeah, has Chelsea. I can hardly get enough to make a video. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, because I was thinking back, because literally earlier in the season we were talking about this, weren't we? Because in terms of when Chelsea have been going over the last few years, going through their situation, or the situation of having to fall off as bad as they have done, and even last season, the drop off halfway through the season and all that. Not just yourself, but other creators who do the same thing as you. Don't find it hard to find enough Chelsea fans to put a video together, basically. I find it United. Yeah, I think United in terms of ages and all that. like what you do. Yeah, United are top because they're the biggest club to come in England historically, because of Ferguson and what he's done and all that, Busby Babes. But mainly in modern era, what Fergie did for the 27 years he was there. 26, 27, one or two. The fall off from what he built to where they are now. Rival fans, will not just Arsenal, rivals from an Arsenal point of view, fan base wise, your Chelsea's, your Liverpool's, your City fans will all be all there waiting and loving the bloody meltdowns, basically. And Arsenal, yeah, because as I say, there's not many. It's like out of all the so-called big clubs, the scene for the football YouTube scene for clubs, all the respective clubs. There's only three big ones, like three out there in terms of fan bases that stand out. Man United, Arsenal, for obvious reasons, and the lack of daggers, basically, in terms of Tottenham. And that's more so because of the lots of expressions, really, and the sort of character that he is and all that. Other than that, if it weren't for that, it would just be Arsenal, Man United, basically literally running football YouTube scene from a Premier League point of view. I've seen them, yeah. Looked to start to see Celtic and Ipswich. I know Celtic played Rangers early on. I can find out for you. If you want me to find out, I can find out for you quickly on Ipswich side of things. One sec, bear with me a sec. I'll do this first. One sec, I'll do this bullshit again. Pardon me. Okay. Who's that one? I said, look, be easier. Jesus Christ. Two. Boom. What's your uncle? Right. I find the expressions in a few like troops, they're just the same thing over and over and over again. But my point with expression with X is he props because of how he is as a character. I say character, but he's a character. Let's be honest. But because of how he behaves and puts himself across, he props up. He basically props the Tottenham YouTube scene up, basically. Because other than that, without him, we've got the Cramp Twins, and who else really? Let's be brutally honest on that side of things as well. So if you actually think, even deep in it, actually, it's literally Arsenal and Man United that run the football YouTube scene, basically. You think about it. We're actually deep in it now. Right. When we see the summer wind go. Right, Ipswich Town's Twitter account. Here we go. Accept the cookies. Thank you. So here we go. You are Ipswich Town. Start the season away at St Andrews to Birmingham City. Your first home game is against Southampton the following week. Then Preston, Derby County, Sheffield United, Blackburn, Pompey, Bristol City, Norwich, Middlesbrough, Charlton Athletic, West Brom, QPR, Watford, Swansea, Wrexham, Hull City, Oxford United, and then the first game of and in December you've got Coventry, Stoke, Leicester City, Sheffield Wednesday, Millwall, Coventry City. The New Year's Day you're at home to Oxford United, sorry, as you know, Pompey, Blackburn, Bristol City, Sheffield United, Preston North End, Derby County, Hull, Wrexham, Watford, Swansea, Leicester City again, Stoke, Sheffield Wednesday, Millwall, Southampton, Birmingham City, Norwich, Middlesbrough, Charlton Athletic, West Brom, and you end the season the 2nd of May at home to QPR. Very interesting. West Ham have Clayton Booze. That great for a small Prem club. The YouTube scene is great. Yeah, because it's not going to go there, Gavin. That sort of thing's going to be cancelled. Yeah, moving on. Oh dear, get the scoreboard back up as I come out for the second half. But yeah, if you haven't already, guys, do hit the like button and share the content around. It'd be massively helpful if you could do that. It'd be massively appreciated from myself and others. And we're on the way for the second half. Big 45 minutes. 45 minutes away from defending our title. Okay, now. Let's not, please don't throw it away, England. If you're tuning up, don't throw it away. Oh, yeah. Oh, my days. Right. Let's have a look, see how things are going on that side of things anyway. We lost someone. Not bad in numbers, considering the start we had. Not bad in numbers. Early in the morning. By the way, I know I've been dissing the World Club Cup, but it's knockouts. It is knockout stages. So May, if you guys are interested, and obviously when we've not got shows planned in between for the rest of the tournament, I will cover some of them games we want. Starting from tomorrow, because obviously we've got Palmeiras. They went through earlier, 1-0 after extra time. Chelsea only just got underway against Benfica, 0-0, but I've got no alerts up for that. Nothing happens there. So tomorrow we've got PSG versus Miami, Inter Miami, sorry. And then Flamengo versus Bayern Munich. So I could cover 5, 6. So I could cover both games basically in 2 different streams. If you guys are interested in me doing that tomorrow. I'm refusing because I know England and women are playing tomorrow, but because the game's on ITV and after the stunt they've pulled this week, deciding to side with Eni Aluko in fear of her calling the certain cards out of her pocket, so to say, and then dumping Ian right and throwing him under the bus in the same process. I'm boycotting ITV. So when it comes to the actual Euros, we'll be covering it on the channel as well. I will be in terms of if the girls are playing on BBC, I'll cover it. If it's on ITV, I'll find a link elsewhere to watch it. Rather that than giving them my viewership, bastards. Like I said, Stefan, earlier on, I've been slugging it off tonight. I've watched one half of a game in the World Club Cup so far. And that was Real Madrid versus Al Hilal, I think it is. The only Saudi team in the competition. They drew 1-1. It was more because it was Trent's debut and obviously Alonso's first game in charge of Madrid. See how game fared and all that. It's just like, what's the second half of it? It's just like, it's just not for me at the moment. It's just not for me. Giving the ball away here, defend, lads, defend, get out to him, get out to him, get out, defend. Please defend. Please defend. Do not throw this away. Look, keeper. Well done, lad. When this game ends, can you turn our game on, Ryan, Gav? If it's still like, if it's close, if it's like, if by the time we end this game, sorry, if it's like 2-0, 3-0 to either yourself or Benfica at any point, if it's 0-0, 1-0 or something like that, it's close still. It's competitive. It's still competitive. I'll put it. I'll turn the console off and put the zone on and all that. Yeah. Yeah, same here. I'm with you on that one, as well, Stefan. But it's just pure interest. Also, it was Real Madrid versus the only team from Saudi been put in this competition. So it's like, let's see. I was expecting a demolition, and in fact, Madrid disappointed, to be honest. And I didn't even watch the one game that really summed up this the World Club Cup really for me, and I'm not really taking that serious, and not having that interest in it, was Bayern Munich versus Auckland. Yeah, Auckland City. Was it Auckland City? And Bayern won 10-0 in their opening game. Like, no, okay, not for me, thank you. It screams pre-season, even as a feel. I've seen it anyway. You really don't like it, do you? No. Again, because you did ask this in the chat and all that, but I don't. Any Luca is not just taking out the equation what she did a couple of months ago in terms of throwing Ian Wright, not just an Arsenal legend, but a football legend in himself that does so much on the women's game. For her to throw him under the bus and then wait 4 days, had a bit of backlash. PR stunt here. I know. PR stunt number 2. I'll make an apology if I've upset him. Off. I didn't mean to say it. I was caught up in the moment. Fuck off. And then with a couple of months down the line, she had the audacity to take a job. I'm sorry, in football in general, she is the worst football pundit. One sec. Oh, it's almost 3-1. She is the worst football pundit in England. Out of all the pundits that cover the men's game, the women's game, and all that, respectively, and the intercross and interchange and all that, she is the worst. And let's be honest, she's only trying to keep herself in the punditry game because she failed as a football director when she retired. And again, anyone else, I said this at the time, anyone else that come out on national radio or on a public or been filmed basically admitting to committing fraud, because what she admitted, what she says she done is fraud to her employer. She has committed fraud to her employer, basically. If you really deep it and think about it, she committed fraud. Yeah, keep repeating myself here. Anyone else says that, they get fucking lynching by the old bill, and they get the book thrown at them for fraud. In this case, committing it. She's come out on national radio. The footage is there for everyone to go and check out as well. She admits effectively to committing fraud against her employer and what it is basically on that side of things was the whole Declan Rice saga, is he going to Arsenal, is he going to City? She came out and said Arteta's got on the phone to Pep, his big rival in terms of going for the title at the time, and asked Pep to do him a favour and get his bosses to make a bid for Rice, not in the hope that it'd make his bosses, Arteta's bosses, in terms of the Cronkies, get the hell out of their asses and get the Rice deal done quicker. And then goes on to say, because the only reason I'm saying it because I've done it. When I was at my previous club, I did it once upon a time. There's a player we really, really wanted, but my boss didn't want to pay the money that was demanded. He wanted to pay a bit less. So I got him to phone to someone I knew also maybe would have been interested, and give him a little cheeky elbow to help us out here, and it worked. It's fraud. It is literally fraud. So he's admitted to nothing. Anyone else gets hauled in by the police and gets done for committing fraud, basically on that scale. This is a pundit that in the last Men's World Cup came out and said, in reference to Richarlison's goal record of whatever how many goals it was in 40 games. Was it 19? 19 goals in 40 games. Her words, I quote, "You just got to do the maths. That's a goal a game." And when she got fucking backlash for that bollocks, when she got backlash from the viewing public, who defended her publicly? Oh yeah, Ian Wright. He backed her to the fucking hill publicly on social media and on interviews and all that. He had her back, and this is how she thanks him, by throwing him under the bus like that. Fuck off. And then to have the audacity, as I say, to then come a couple months later after throwing him under the bus, go to ITV cap in hand, give me a fucking job as a pundit. Fuck off, Ian. To prove a point here, to prove my point, fuck him off. Give me the job. Well, hey, wink, wink. If you don't, I'm going to play the cards I always use against people. If you know, you know. And that pisses me off as well. If no one agrees with her, she pulls the race card or the sexist card or both, as we've seen in the past. And I'm just sick of it. She's a vile, vile human being. She does not deserve the opportunity she gets in the football game as an ex-player. She is the worst pundit in the fucking country, and that says a fucking lot. And it really irks me. And the fact that Ian Wright, who by the way is probably one of the keeper, defend it, well done. And going back to Ian Wright, he's probably arguably one of the best, not the best, one of the best football pundits out there for both the men and women's game, has been thrown under the bus by ITV. The fact that I know Liam did their whole political thing of sit on the fence, we don't know ins and outs of it. The fact that ITV didn't use her in the image of announcing the team for the punditry side of things says it all. The only way we knew about Eni Aluko being included by ITV punditry setup is in the written statement. And if you look on ITV, on their Twitter accounts, Facebook, Instagram, they're still not using her as an image to announce as an announcement for this is your team for ITV coverage. And yet she had the audacity yesterday to get an image and then go, "I'm so happy." Oh, fuck off. So as I say, I'm for the Euros. Whenever England play, I'll cover the games. I'll cover all the games, be on BBC or not. But when they're not on the BBC, I will be finding other ways to watch the game and cover it for you guys, because I am not giving them the air in terms of my viewership. Fuck them. Enough is a fucking enough. There you go. You got your van. We're not even in the second. We're literally not even in a. We're in the closed season, and you've got me ranting. Oh God. Oh dear. More on Chelsea being fully involved in João Pedro deal as reported talks taking place. Chelsea remain interested since start of June. João has next target after getting done. Chelsea are there. Oh, we'll see, won't we, in terms of the Pedro side of things? Because it was only a couple of weeks ago they were saying, in the last couple of weeks they've been saying, in terms of a striker, Roy Delap's the one. That's it. We're not bringing no one else in. If they're now going to get João Pedro in, João Pedro's got to start ahead of fucking Roy Delap. So what does that do to Roy Delap as a player, actually? But apart from that, no, she's not. She really isn't. She's vile. What will you do if she's on it for the Men's World Cup? Again, boycott whatever channel she's on, be it BBC or ITV, I'll boycott that channel. I will not give them the viewership. Oh, there we go. 2-0, we're fucking it up. Yeah, I've just seen the chat. Thanks, guys. The set piece. Why is it the best in corners against Germany in this tournament? Fuck. Oh my God. Why was he not closing down? The guy stuttered for literally a couple second. You had the chance to close him down and you stood there and stuttered yourself. Fuck's sake. Lee Cards is there going, yeah, no worries, cup in the air. Absolutely no one. Fucking hell. She might even come to us, but she won't. She will come nowhere near. If that ever happened, she went into fucking management and became the Arsenal fucking manager, I'll be having words at the fucking club. What the fuck are you playing at? Do you have any respect for Ian, for fuck's sake? Fuck's sake. Again. Is it number 18 that fucking just stutters? Oh, I don't know. I'll give him a bit more space, a bit more time on the ball. See what happens. Oh, fuck. Don't know why. Did Scott get injured, by the way? Alex Scott, as in the lad. We're making a sub here. Number 2. Stanfield's come on. Norton Cuffy. Oh, former Arsenal. There you go. That's former Arsenal. Another former Arsenal. He's bulked up a bit. Didn't recognise him there. Oh, Norton Cuffy. Didn't recognise him. He has bulked up a bit there since I last saw him. Arsenal playing at the Emirates Stadium. Yep. Get all WSL games, all the league games for the women basically are at the Emirates. And if Arsenal want to get through the Champions League phase, the quarterfinals, semi-finals will be at the Emirates as well. Plus, yes, but no, I think we've blown it. Mentally, Germany's got the mental strength now. They've gone from 2-0 down to 2-2. Sorry. Oh dear. This wait is how we've done it again because since they got back into the game at 2-1 before half time. We've gone back to the performance from the group game in match day 3 where we had possession. We did fuck all with it and allowed Germany to score numerous times to score against Van der Play, basically, and just punish us at every opportunity we gave them. Germany free kick, ball in. Need to bring Ethan on, if you ask me. Something different. Sometimes they're going out that wing, cut inside. Go out the wing, cut inside in centre as well. Or on the wing, you have that option of either on the wing and goes direct down the sides and all that, or wing, but then cuts in, has the shots, or gets creative. We need something, because the lads are running on fumes there. Oh dear. Melting. Admit you and finish Shams. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh no. At the moment, no. At this moment in time, no. Ow. We just figure out who's going and who's staying, basically, before we even have that discussion as well. Ryan, are you doing Arsenal preseason? Yeah, I will be. Yeah, all of them. Right, and I will not be paying a penny, because I guarantee Arsenal have their hands out. I'll just fucking be like, fuck that. With help from Chris, I'll find a way. Oh, what was that, Norton? Bloody hell, mate. He is bulked up massively, old Cufty. Oh, also, for any Arsenal members out there, that haven't seen it or have been given the information for our first ballot for next season, it's not on yet. No. The first ballot and that's for the first home game of next season against Leeds on match day 2, is opening on Friday morning. 10 a.m. When is still not on yet. We've got Norton Cufty. He's come on. Where does he play? Where does Norton play now, by the way? I know he sold him last summer. Oh, God. Which subs have we got left? Because he's used Norton Cufty. Who else have you been on? Still 0-0 between Benfica, by the way. Yeah, we did, and comfortable, and we were cruising. It could have been 3-4. Let's be honest, before they scored their goal, but we didn't finish off the chances. Yeah, 2 subs. Alex Scott went off. When did he go off? 20 years. I knew he made a fucking sub early on. Tyler Morton came on. Okay, now. Yeah, I've seen it now. Yeah, I've seen it today. I saw him listed in the thing today. So yeah, it's cool. Yeah, they made 2 subs. Jay Stansfield's just gone off. Brooke Norton Cuffy, our ex-Arsenal fullback. Over that. I would usually over that, but okay. Oh, unlucky. And as I say, Oaks got one off for Tyler Morton. Other than that, we've got 4. What do I think? Well, that's 3 subs left. I'm trying to think. Yeah, 3 subs left, I think. Would you take Lookman at Arsenal? Personally, no. Not for me. He's been with Lookman. Yeah, he does well abroad, outside in terms of Serie A and Bundesliga and all that, respectively. He looks a business there, the respective clubs he's been at. But whenever he's played in the Premier League, be it Everton twice, and I think at Fulham, when the year they went down under Scotty Parker and all that, the Premier League's not for him. It's the league itself. This is some players that don't suit certain leagues, and Lookman does not suit the Premier League at all. He just can't adapt. You can't get himself going, basically. So I'm not willing to take that risk. I think, as I say, I've seen him 3 times in the Premier League in my lifetime, twice at Everton and at Fulham, and he's not pulled up no trees for me. But in between them 3, what's that? In between them 3 respective moves, he's played in the Bundesliga and Serie A respectively and looked the business, which tells me he's better suited outside of the Premier League, where it's less demanding physically, and you've got more space to use, basically. If you want Lookman, you may as well keep with Martinelli. That's what I'm saying. Hits it first time, don't touch. Oh, for God, why do you take the touch and cut in? For fuck's sake, you're allowing him to fucking defend again. Is it left getting away? Chelsea giving big contracts to new players? Never. Who would have thought? Go on, lad, go on, lad, go on, lad, go on, go on. Harvey, put it back, you bastard. There's no one there. If only Ethan was on the pitch. Dun, dun, dun. I thought this is why I'm happy England didn't go with Lee Carsley for the full-time role for the senior team, because how he's approached the situation of Ethan Wanyeri in terms of how obviously he's picked him for the whole squad as a whole, but in terms of how he's tried to use him, he doesn't have a clue how to use him at all. And I'm sorry, I'm not being arrogant. When he's one of the best players in the under-21 level, let's be brutally honest, you should be good enough to find a way to fit him in your system, no matter what. And Nick Carsley is refusing to do it. It's all about Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott, he's the one. He's the man. Yay! Pom poms out. Woo! Harvey. All because he plays for Liverpool. Okay, I'm mad. I know they're going to nick this, and really piss me off. Especially the fact we were 2-0 up at one point. That really irk. What's this? So Germany make more subs. Of course they are. Gruder's off. Knaft's on. Yeah. Oh, Beadle's down, the goalkeeper for England. Doesn't bode well. If England lose on pens, this will be so disappointing. Well, I think it's extra time then pens, I believe. It might just go to pens. I don't know. No, because knockout in the quarters and semis, it went if it was done by 90 minutes, it goes to extra time and then pens. I assume it. Yeah, I assume because I assume it's just extra time and then pens, not just like what it was at one point straight to pens. Have a look. In terms of dates for the pre-season tour, because obviously it's in Asia this year because of this Club World Cup. We're not doing a tour in America. Oh, fucking ow. Matches, that's the one I wanted. Gary's in the chat, get Ethan in to win this match, right? Yep. But the manager doesn't know how to use him. So our first game in pre-season is on the 23rd of July. With that in mind, I say I think by the time we fly out and play AC Milan, our first pre-season game, we will have we'll have our striker in by then. Famous last word, but I think we will. Come on, lads, come on. Why is Nick Hardy such a pain in the arse with his subs? Our players are getting fatigued. You can see the fatigue in some of our players' legs here. Yet Germany are getting stronger and stronger because they're getting more and more fresh legs on. To see out these last trying to get this done in 15. Oh dear God. Go on, Amari, go on. Come on, traitor, hurry up. Move your ass. Put it. Go. Oh, there's no one there. Why is that? Where's Harvey Elliott? The so-called false line. Harvey Elliott he's been put into false line. Where is he? He's our captain. He's our leader. He got us to this final. I don't fucking give a shit. When it comes to the final, he's gone missing. Ball back in. And no one's attacking. Where is he? He's not even attacking the... Okay. Well, that'd be a point. You'd assume from a personal point of view, from a personal point of view, because obviously he's German, you'd be happy with that. But yeah. I don't know. If Germany win this, he'd be happy, yeah. Because he's German. Again, let's not get it twisted. He's not going to be bouncing for joy, is he? If fucking England pull this off, even though he's the senior team manager and all that. He's publicly never going to say which way or the other. It is what it is. Fucking this game screaming for someone like Ethan to come on and fucking change the game here for us. Get us momentum, finish it. Give us a bit more quality up front. So this is getting so scrappy in midfield now. It's still 0-0 in your game, by the way, yeah. Not had the notification saying different, so yeah. Today, I'm gonna melt now. This is getting scrappy. I don't fucking like it. Defend the bloody game. Defend. I know you fucking closed the fucker down. Didn't do it 2-1 though, did you? Just stood there and went, what do I do here? No, boss, I forgot how to defend. I'm assuming you're watching the game, Gav, in terms of the Chelsea game. How's it actually playing out in terms of are you dominating? Are they dominating? Is it just 50-50, a bit nitty? Fucking he's lucky he didn't make contact. No way, Germany number 18 goes fingers himself in the air and in fact tries pulling out. And thankfully, he doesn't make that contact with the England player. Otherwise, he'd be asking for him to go off. Oh. Another German sub, and yet fucking Lee Carsley sitting on his ass, going, "I will not make those subs." Apart from full strangers, I will not make subs. Them 9 players out there still from the starting 11, they must finish the game no matter what. Evening, Russ. Good evening. How you doing? I've seen you're in Instagram nowadays. You joined the Instagram hype train, what you want to call it? I don't know. Oh, this is a long one. Big 10 minutes here. Big 10 minutes. Come on, lads. Regain that lead and fucking see this game out, please. In the meantime, Lee Carsey, if you're listening, can you make some subs, including one of them being getting Ethan Monieri on that fucking pitch and quick? And we reacted, and it's there. Monieri, for fuck's sake, not Guffey! Oh, straight to keeper. Didn't. Oh, that was our chance to win it. I think that was it. Although talk to Tommy Tuchel, he's there. Oh, Tommy Tuchel's in the stands. Anyone else, but cleaner contact. Anyone else, that's 3-2. Oh, honestly, I think that was our chance to win it. Shit. Move forward. Come on, lad. Come on. Main cut. 1, 2. Go. Burst. Draw the foul. Aye. You know what? If you haven't already, guys, while we're waiting for something to happen here, and he's asking me if I want to on the attack here. Harvey. Back to Norton Cuffy. Back to Harvey. To Norton. Back to Harvey. Fucking hell, and back in. So basically, I was going to say, if you haven't already, guys, we dropped a video early on the week, upload, where you could basically, something that me and Gav worked on and Gav put together behind the scenes and sent back over to me. It's basically a compilation of the best bits of last season's watch-alongs, basically. The highs and the lows. The good games, the bad games and all that, all mixed into one. About just over an hour long. If you haven't already, go check it. If you could, go please check it out. Hit the like button over there and share the link for that and push that out there as well. That'd be massively appreciated on that side of things as well. Spoilers, by the way. The last game we end on the high. The last 2 games actually we end on the high actually. And you get a few, if you like your voucher, you get a few vouchers from me and Liam along the way as well. In between it all. Thankfully, I got dragged while I passed my knee roll. Norton needs. I keep saying it because I give Norton Coffee his due. He's come on. He's given us something down that side down that right hand side of the pitch. Sorry, in terms of an attacking threat, he needs a little bit of a link up with Ethan as well from a winger point of view. He needs that. He desperately needs it. The game is screaming out for it, for fuck's sake. Thank you, Rosie. I'll let Gav know. I don't have Gav in the chat, so I'll let him know you said that as well. Who's going to win the match so far? It's an hard one. Long left, 84th minute. And we're taking a break at the moment because the German player's down on the floor. Are you excited for the season coming up? Depending on the business. It's early doors in terms of we're just at the back end of June now. It's like, let's see how the land lies in about 4 weeks' time as we start our pre-season, basically, where we are with business and all that. Chelsea still 0-0. Okay, cool. But man, the match though, or player of the match, we're going to call it these days. Or with the Club World Cup, the superior style of the match. It's an hard one because we started off so well. We've just fallen off a cliff since we let them back in at 2-1. So it's an hard one to pick for the England side of things. Emirates Cup this year too. Is that officially confirmed? I know the rumours are we're playing. What's it called? Not Batiste, Bilbao for the Emirates Cup this year. It's going to be on a Sunday as well. At the end of July or start of August, whenever it is. I don't know, a week before the season starts, whatever. I wouldn't say I have an out-and-out favourite, to be honest. How about yourself? If I was to ask you, what about you? I don't have an out-and-out favourite, if I'm being honest. Come on. What was that? Either covered it for go. Why did he do that, you numpty? No, you can be honest. No, be honest. You can be honest. You don't have to say me. But if you are being honest, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll take the compliment. But you don't have to say just because you're on. You don't have to. You don't. Not going to have to hold a gun to your head and say, "Yeah, get rid of it." Well done, Norton. Go, get rid of it. Move. But yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, you haven't got a gun to your head, and you've got to say me. Far from it. Well, we are hosting the Visit Malta Cup with the US with us, Ace Milans, and someone else, but I forgot. So hang on, you're doing the Club World Cup, and then you're doing a mini tournament afterwards as well. Okay, fair enough. I'll take that. That's cool. Oh. We're going to run towards the ball. Try and fucking win it, lad. Mate, come on. Why is Norton on the wrong side of the pitch, by the way? He's gone from being on the right, he's been on the right-hand side, and now he's literally in the centre of the pitch. And just wandering. Yeah, your place. If you go deep in this tournament, this World Club Cup, and you're edging this fucking this mini thing you're saying in August, your players are fucked next season. You're going to get a lot of injuries then, be it more so muscular injuries, hamstrings and all that, and maybe potentially, don't wish it on anyone, but potentially in that the old ACL, because players are going to be shattered and not had a break at all. So really, you don't want to go deep in this then, if you think about it from that point of view. I know there's always pre-season tournament, but I'll just full common sense from both Man City and Chelsea would be their aim would be to go deep in it. So the common sense would then be not to do anything not do a fucking pre-season tournament before the season starts. So use this as your pre-season. Let the players go off and do some rest, but if you want to do some behind closed doors games at fucking Cobham, so be it. Other than that, bubble wrap the players, but clearly not. By Leverkusen. Why is he not? Does he hate Ethan that much? No, he's still not on. We're 90th minute, 4 minutes injury time, by the way, before potentially extra time as it stands. And he's only made 2 subs, one enforced because of an injury in the first, back into the first half, and then one other in his second half, where Norton Cuffley came on. Other than that, he's refused. He's refused to make any subs. Like, I don't get it, because certain players are on their knees basically. They need to come off basically. Harvey Elliott was the main one. Harvey Elliott needs to come off. He has done, even though he's the captain, he has gone missing yet again. He has done fuck all, but because he played for Liverpool, we must protect him. He must stay on at all costs. Fucking Norton Cuffley's had less minutes than Harvey Elliott, and yet Norton Cuffley has had more of an impact in the game. Make it make sense. And he's a fucking fullback. That's what I'm saying, definitely about Chelsea with the old scheduling and Man City as well. Me, Liam, and all that. We had this discussion back into the season, the last couple of months or so, about this World Cup, and how if Chelsea and City were to go deep in the semi-finals or the final, etc., what effect it's going to have physically on their squads going into next season. And Gav's giving us more information. There's going to be a fucking pre-season tournament, another little mini tournament in the US after this, no matter what. They're getting no rest break. The players have literally ended one season, gone and played for their countries. They then come back quickly to play to the respective Cobham or Man City's training facilities, got together, got on a plane, fled to the States, competed in this tournament, because they stay in the States, do a mini tournament respectively, and then come home and the season starts. And it's, as you say, 8 to 9 months grueling, week in, week out. And once the season gets properly underway after 3 games, after the first international break, you're going to have two games a week, basically. A game every 3 days. It's going to be relentless. There's going to be injuries in both their squads, respectively. Harvey, what are you doing? Fuck me. Get Ethan on. Harvey is often does nothing. Well, who will win the Club World Cup? Again, I can't really have a say it, because apart from one half of football, I've not really watched it, but I'm not liking that. Feck off. Oh my god. Just seen it now, yep. Just seen it now. We've got a player down and they want to play on. That's cool. Fuck off. Yeah, nerves are kicked in, Pete. Nerves are kicked in now. There's like trying to hold on for extra time now. So yeah, Club World Cup I can't really say because I've not really sat down and watched every game and have a feel for a team. If I was to guess, being it's FIFA, the inaugural revamp of this competition as well, it's probably going to be Real Madrid because it'll be set up in a way that they go all the way basically to be the inaugural winners of this setup. But honestly, taking that potential fix of that, PSG maybe, just because they're European champions, they're on a high still. Real Madrid, if they want to fix it, for them to be the first ever winners of the revamp, and all that, have that story of that, or PSG because they are on the high of winning Champions League and the buzz still and all that comes with what they've done this season in general. By the way, 4-time whistle's gone. It's 2-2, and we're going to extra time. And freaking fantastic. Lee Carsey, can you please, for the love of God, make some fucking subs and make the right subs. Oh dear. Oh damn it. Let's have a look about the house. Gav says we are going to win. Are you mad? After what I've just said, you still want your team to go deep. What are you doing tomorrow, Ryan? Tomorrow, up, tea, coffees, and all that. Feed the dogs, walk the dogs. Hour after being fed, walk the dogs before it gets too hot. Gym, do a spin class. Get my routine as of what day am I? Is it Wednesday I went back in? Yeah, Wednesday. Got myself back, get myself back in the gym now, get my routine up and running and doing what I need to do and that side of things. But yeah, we've got a spin class tomorrow. I'm going to do that. Apart from that, just a bit of a chilled day tomorrow. Might do the knockout games for the Club World Cup tomorrow in terms of what was it again? PSG versus Inter Miami, and then later on the Bayern Munich. Is it Bayern Munich against Flamengo? So I've looked at the stats for the Chelsea game anyway. It's been possession-wise 39 to 61% in Chelsea's favour. 7 shots from Chelsea, 5 on target. From Benfica's point of view, 2 shots, 1 on target. So Chelsea are dominating, just doing nothing. So it's going by the initial stats here. It's Chelsea with all the ball, and they're creating more chances with the ball, but doing fuck all with it. Yeah. Rosie, back in before the pandemic and all that, the gym that I'm signed up to with their classes, because the classes come within the package of the membership, so it's not added on payments. You've got to pay for the classes. It's all included within the membership. With this gym that I'm at, before the pandemic, the classes were mental to the point. At one point, for about 6 months, you had the option of doing back to back spin classes, like 3 in a row, on I think it's like a Tuesday or Tuesday night or Thursday night. Like Tuesday night, Tuesday night, something like that. the odd occasion where you could do 3 in a row, 2 in a row, or 3 in a row. Third would be a Australian bonus on a bonus occasion of just for them to for the PT to pass time, basically. Those in charge of the classes. And I would literally I'd either do the back to, when it was just a back to back, like the double header, I'd do that, or when the odd occasion where the third class would come in, if I fit up to it, I'll do an extra 45 minutes for a third one as well. The fitness used to be mental, absolutely insane compared to where it's gone recently. So I'm wanting the fitness back to where it needs to be, and to get myself back in shape. I'm happy in a better shape that I'll be happy with. Did you see Russo's brother in Love Island? I don't watch Love Island, but I did hear her brother's gone on to Love Island. Yeah. Depends. It depends on the week to week availability, because obviously everyone's different with their availability and all that. Yeah, when Yeri's on, woohoo! So he took you fucking 90 odd minutes into extra time, you bastard. James McAtee's been hooked off, and Ethan Wanyeri's been brought on. They've been coming for the last fucking half an hour. It seems the classes when I've been going to classes, it seems to be a mixed balance of the two. To be honest. Oh, we may have some good news. Don't give away who scored in terms of player-wise, just in case it's my boy. Norton Cuffney on the ball. I'm not looking at you guys, so you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just looking at the screen going, Norton. Where's Ethan in this? Where's Ethan? There's the header. It's free. It's 3-2. Harvey Elliott's got hooked off on top. Hey, it's 3-2 to England, and it's the one that got it's Rowe. It's the one that came on to replace Harvey Elliott. Has come on and scored the header immediately in the first minute and a half of this extra time period. Has scored that important third goal from nothing. Again, he's had a minute and a half of football. He's had more impact than what Harvey Elliott's done in the entire game, basically. And he's way on side. Yeah, no doubts about that. Thank you very much. Yes, Rob does. He absolutely adores Love Island. If you know, you know. Oh, mate. You get him started on old Love Island, you won't stop. He'll be all day talking about Love Island. Old Robbo. He'll kill me for that, but oh well. Yeah, I used to watch that as well. Obviously, in Channel 4, I'm from the old OG Channel 4 era. Then in Channel 4, yeah, I think what is it? Channel 5 took over, didn't they? Channel 5 had it for a brief period. They fucked it up. And I know ITV have got it nowadays, but I gave it a try via TV, but not for me. Even the celebrity version on ITV, no. All over. Thank God for that. The scoreboard back on the screen, guys. The important scoreboard. England 3, Germany 2. It's Rowe with the goal. As I say, Rowe comes on a minute and a half. Has again more impact in the game than Harvey Elliott. But Harvey Elliott will get all the fucking plaudits if he pulled this off today. You know, he's done fuck all. Hunted and the Traitors are the best reality shows. Have you watched was it not Hunters, Traitors, the US version with what's his name? I can't remember his name now. The actor, I can't remember his fucking name. Oh, fuck. So I can picture him. His name just pops out of my head. Don't know, but yeah. Yeah, Tom got, was it last year? I think me and Tom were talking about that. Tom got me onto that one too, because it's on the US versus an iPlayer. I don't think it is now, but it was on iPlayer at the time. Alan Cumming, that's the one, yeah. Fucking new, I can picture him, I can literally see him, but it's just like fucking names, yeah, fuck off. Go on, Ethan. Well done, Ethan. Go on, lad. Go, 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 go. Foul, surely, ref. Well, not ref. Apparently not. Wouldn't surprise me. Well, I don't even care. Go, Rosie, go back, read what Stefan says, and think, when you're reading it, think Carry On, the Carry On films, in terms of how certain characters said certain things, so to say, for comedic effect. Would you take Victor Osimhen at Arsenal? He's a goal scorer, proven goal scorer, even at Champions League level. So yeah, I would, but I still would rather Gyökeres. Personally, just personal preference, I still rather Gyökeres. But knowing my fucking club, they're gonna go and use Gyökeres as a fucking bait thing, and in the end we end up with fucking Sesko. And the worst thing is United will end up with fucking Gyökeres, and match day one we get fucked by Gyökeres basically. I hope you've enjoyed the stream so far. For your debut, obviously in the stream and all, your first time here. Hope you've enjoyed this Arsenal content in terms of the actual shows are based on. It's more for the lads here. But hope you've enjoyed the show so far, and hope we see a lot more of you going forward. And we will, as we get into pre-season, into the new season, we have got a lot more content, a lot more regular content week to week coming your way, basically, with obviously the watch-alongs, so the women's Euros watch-alongs. You've got weekly podcast with Jonesy covering it throughout the Euros as well on a week-to-week basis. And then got the Arsenal pre-season, so you're going to have going to have the Arsenal pre-season men's tour and all that. Going to be covering that. And when just before the season starts, we've got a brand new show with me, Liam, and someone that we've got me and Liam working on, with a new co-host coming to the channel as well. We're working on that currently. Hopefully, you're going to get to see the new co-host in the coming week or so. Hopefully, on the kind of Jonesy show, as an introduction to the person, get to know the person, and go from there. So you're used to that person when we launch that show, literally the week of the season before the season starts. Days before the season starts, we're launching a brand new show there. And then once the season's underway, you've got the men's watch-alongs, the Arsenal men, the Arsenal women match of the day over the course of the weekend. You've got an Arsenal men's podcast, Arsenal women's podcast, the new show as well, on a weekly basis throughout the week as well. Champions League matches for both men and women. It's going to be pretty much content given to you every day of the week once the season gets underway properly as well. So it's going to be non-stop. But you're going to get you won't just, unlike other channels where they do this sort of stuff, it's not just going to be me, obviously, for joining you. It won't just be myself running all the shows. I'll be mainly on the watch longs. I'll come on for the odd podcast here and there when I can, when needed as well. But you're going to have Jonesy's fronting up the women's podcast, Arsenal women's podcast. You've got Liam fronting up the Arsenal men's podcast with Brooksy, and also co-fronting up the new show that we're going to launch as well, and other bits and pieces along the way. So it's gonna be pretty much non-stop once we get everything underway properly. Rosie, coming from you say you're for a world of pain. This is coming from a Rangers fan, with all due respect. Ty is a new co-host. No. Arsenal v Leeds, second game of the season. Yeah, I say we cover all the games on this channel, no matter what. It's just actually entertaining, especially more so Rob from your point of view. Let's be honest. I just ran and go off on a fucking tangent like I did earlier with Rob, aka Liam. It's more, I don't know. He's a bit more engaging. I don't know. You get more. You personally get more of a kick out of it, Rosie. You're more than welcome, Russ. Whenever you're available, just let me know, and we can get it sorted. So, well, in terms, I can't give nothing. I want to give nothing away until we get, in terms of this new show that I'm teasing with now at the moment. But you're pretty, with what we're planning with that show, you're pretty close to the mark. With one of your suggestions there, you're pretty close to the mark there, Gav. With one of your suggestions. I'm not going to say which one. Time will tell. You'll get that update very soon. But we're plugging away. There are deals in our heads. We plugged away. We've reached out to a few people. One particular person got back to us. She supports. Is a woman as well. She supports a particular. She's not an Arsenal fan either. So she supports a particular team. And we thought, you know what, make a. So there was a big one as a guest and all that for the shows for this new show. Have her as a co-host with Liam. They bring on whatever the guest they want as well. Build up the platform together, the show together, and all that, and have a bit of a laugh with it along the way, and use their love for Arsenal and her club in particular as a way for banter and just having a general laugh, basically. You asked me this earlier. I did say yes. I did answer you earlier when you asked me that. Hang on. Well, 170 Gunner says, "Do you think Ty's deluded? In my opinion, he talks no sense on ATV. Yet you're here hours. You're in this chat hours ahead of this going live, saying Arteta out when he's on. And when Ty's sternly Arteta in. Corner here for Germany, by the way. And I don't think it's delusional. It just I think with Ty, how can I put this without being coming across rude or anything, but it clearly has a particular condition where it brings in more. You get what you see with Ty, basically. So I say. I wouldn't say delusional. It's just more. It's a, as I say, there's clearly a situation with Ty, and AFTV, Robbie being the boss of that as well, use that for their advantage, and play Ty as this delusional character, and obviously Ty does allow it to, with all due respect, because of the situation. I think he has, and yeah, hence why he gets shit from people. And what really irks me is that the crap that Ty gets from super chats and all that, and yet when Ty says he's not happy, he's not enjoying the bullshit he's getting. Instead of telling the chat to calm down and lay off, Robbie and all that, they sort of either be on AFTV or DR, stuck to 5 and 1, go and just keep it going basically. Way over, there you go. Also, you get yourself a clock for the games. You mean the little timer thing on the screen? Yeah, we're getting that sorted, Gav. In terms, I know we've got the clock there, but in terms of an actual on-screen timer thing, there's a plan. I'm going to test run it pre-season for the pre-season games and go from there. Basically, see how you and the others feel about it. Basically, and go from there. Still 0-0, I think. Yeah, still 0-0. No notifications since half time. Rosie, in answer to your question, that phone ended up. Yeah, Rosie, in answer, I was just saying now. In answer to your question, not yet. Play it by ear. And if you feel that situation needs to happen, your mod, I'll completely trust you on it. Basically, have you got the new Arsenal kit yet? The home kit, yeah. My brother got it for me on my birthday because my birthday's on the 20th of May. So every year, my brother, since Adidas are coming along, after they release the kits around my birthday, so my brother always says he'll part my birthday box from him to me. He'll get me the Arsenal shirt, home shirt, no matter what. And so he got it. Obviously, got it this year. For me, I got it over there. And I've got it in the same. He got me this year. He got me the long sleeved, authentic version because for the first time in God knows how long, we've got. They're giving us the long sleeve basically in the player version basically. So I've got that. And I'm not obviously can't wear it at the moment because of the heat, but I've worn it a couple of times before when we first got it. Yeah, I actually like it. It's more red than it has been for a while. I like the colour of the red, the Gothic A as well, the imprint. It's from a vibe point of view, it gives me in terms of the colouring and the whole design, sort of not the whole design, but in terms of the neck and all that, very early 2000s vibe in terms of the red and the white, where the red is, where the trim bits of white are, and what it should be: red torso and back, white sleeves, and occasionally every now and then the white collar. I'm waiting for the away kit to be officially announced before I pass judgment on it. But yeah, I have decided though, in the last couple of days, once all the kits are out, the away kit and the third kit are out, see which one I like more, and I'll obviously get it and probably get Miles Lewis Scully 49 on the back. As it stands, anyway. Anyway, the second half's just got underway for this extra time. We've got the yellow card there for Benfica. But yeah, I'll show you the shirt. So one sec. Yeah, but just because it falls around my birthday when they do the releases now of Adidas, my brother just gets it for me every year. So yeah, fantastic. And yeah, how about yourself? Out of interest, great conversation now. I'm going to give this little mini Connie fan thing. It's doing its job. What? So only 2.5 hours in, it's still giving me some cool air here, so can't complain. I think I've got a fucking beaming. I've had to put from the get go a fucking beaming bright white ring light on, so it wasn't completely red like you saw before. That Gav, just keep your thoughts to yourself. Don't make any stupid bets. Then that's all I've got to say. Then you'll be fine. What do I get out? I thought my birthday's in May. My brother's birthday is in August. Once he got the Black Edition back. Oh, that's cool. What in the league font or Arsenal font, by the way? Ademi shows the same agent as Kai Havertz, Mika Bielef, Rukman, Mohamed Kudus, Osman Dembele. Fucking sorry, sliving my mouth 1 sec. Go on. Unlucky. Arsenal have been very active with roof agency this summer. So far, time will tell, obviously. As I say, I think between now and as I say, looking at the dates when our first season game gets underway in Asia side, I do think we'll have our striker in by then. Yeah, do you get him an Arsenal top or something different? He how can I put this? He doesn't. How can I put this now? He has different interests, and he likes football and all that. But because he has different interests, to mix it up, so he's not one for the other. He likes all the anime sort of stuff as well. So we work with him that sort of side of things as well. Or was it last year? Because he's a big Heath Ledger Joker fan. Like Heath Ledger's version of the Joker. He's a big fan of that version of the Joker, basically. Because that's the first Joker he grew up with, basically, as a kid. And obviously, it was in Primark last year. We released a hoodie from that film with Heath Ledger's Joker on the back. So I got him that. I got him a few other bits and pieces along the way, with that in mind, basically. And as I say, he likes all the anime sort of side of things as well, along with his football. So, as I say, he'll get the occasional bit of either on his birthday or Christmas. He'll get the occasional bit of a football shirt or hoodie or whatever, depending on what time of year and all that, respectively, from us. But we do sort of, as I say, mix up. It's not the same as same, and like gets a bit, as I say, boring and yeah. So he's a smart man. I didn't say that at all, Rosie. I'll just say he likes his football as well, but he also has other interests. So because of I have other interests as well. I like my rugby and bloody hell, trying to get myself back into it. Recently, get myself back into the gym side of things. Get myself my fitness back into the right frame of mind. Like the rugby, going out and doing. I've got my fucking book. I've got my reading. I've got books. I haven't got fucking I've got still got PS5 and all that, but I've got videos, this, that, and the other. This. Oh dear. I was gone blank. Literally just gone blank. I know you're going to take a piss, but no. So yeah, it's always because. So yeah, we always mix it because obviously his birthday's in August and then he got December, Christmas. So it's either he'll get either football shirt or a bit of clothing his birthday or at Christmas, along with other bits and pieces. We do sort of mix up a bit. on that side of things, basically, and vice versa for me. So, because I got my shirt from my shirt always comes out. The home shirt in particular always comes out on birthday. The home shirt he gets me for my birthday with a couple of other bits and pieces, be it stuff for doing that. A couple of years ago, I actually got me this PC set up for my birthday. A couple of years back, a couple of years back now. Got me this whole PC set up basically to help elevate the channel, and all that. One sec. Defend, you bastards. Defend. All in. What me? So yeah. Yeah, a couple of years ago, this helped elevate the channel on this and help the podcast quality and all that, and elevate it all. That's he's thinking for me to help push this forward, basically. So again, so we've got that. So basically, for the last few years now, since we've got this, it's been the birthday's been more Arsenal related, such a couple of bits and pieces thrown in, and then come Christmas, it'll be bulk of stuff other interest, basically, be it rugby or whatever. So it's just that routine of not being the same, constantly the same sort of person every fucking time. That makes any sense, but yeah. In terms of siblings, I'm the eldest. He's the youngest. But that is me as the eldest, our sister, and then him. In terms of siblings, side of things, I've also got two cousins. One cousin in particular who's just over a year younger than me. Yeah, just under a year younger than me. Sorry, I'm May, he's March. But he's going basically. I don't want to go into too much detail, but he's going through some stuff at the moment, and yeah, I don't want to go into it, but if I ever do go into it, I won't be in a good place, put it that way. And then just trying to think, obviously my mum, nan and granddad on my mum's side. I think now I've got my uncle that I haven't seen for like 20 odd years. Yeah, 20 years actually. Yeah, 20 years this year. As of December this year, it'll be 20 years. Bloody years since I last saw my uncle. Fucking hell. My aunt as well. I think now. Mine's gone blank. Yeah. I've got second cousin. I've got my second cousins and all that over in Ireland as well, and Scotland and Wales, etc. I'll go back to your comments there. One sec. What's your top 3 movies, Ryan? My top 3 is in no particular order: Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Dark Knight. As in, yeah, Dark Knight, yeah, with Heath Ledger in it. For me, my top 3. Arsenal were convinced they could offer Rodrigo a sporting project where he could be at ease, playing at left wing with freedom. The Gunners are now prepared to wait to determine. So it's basically like we've been put for time wasting. Basically, so what you're saying is we've offered him we've given him the terms of what we see from him and all that. It's now down to him to decide. Basically, it's on Rodrigo now to decide if he wants to stay with Madrid and not have that left wing position as his own, or come to Arsenal and have that as his own and be the main man basically on that left hand side. Fair enough. That's all good. I'll be honest, Rosie, in terms of this, I appreciate it, but I've not. The only people that know details wise is Liam and Jonesy, for obvious reasons. They help run the channel in terms of they co-host the respective shows respectively, haven't they, for the last few months? So just obviously they know the ins and outs, and they know worst case and all that. There's a plan in place, put it that way. Talks have been scheduled for the week coming between Leipzig and Arsenal. Arsenal will try and make progress in their deal with Science. So basically, the whole fee thing is a load of bollocks, and we're going back in to try and get agree a fee. If not, it's like we've also got this guys from Sweden, plays in Portugal, that wants to come to us. The weird thing is, Gorkers is twerking these arse first, for fuck's sake. And we're just going, no. Jim, can't watch this in the States. How much time's left? 116 minutes and 48 seconds my end, and it's 3-2 England. So 4.5 minutes plus injury time, give or take. Gus says Back to the Future trilogy. Yeah, they're up there. One of my in terms of favourite films as well, franchise as a whole franchise. Coming to America, yeah, and Plane, Trains and Automobiles. My favourite film is and E.T. of course. E.T. classic, yeah. Yeah, no worries. Appreciate it, Roger. Appreciate it. Would you go on the football channels? Believe it or not, I was on there. I've been on there before, a good few years ago now. It was the season where the football fans came back into the stadiums. Basically, the last time I was on was in the aftermath of the Everton Arsenal game when we lost at Goodison Park with Rafa Benitez at Everton 2-1. It was Aubameyang's last game basically before it all kicked off, and he got outed basically. That was the last time I was on there. And the thing is, Tay follows me and obviously follow back respectively. I just think he has these, in terms of the regulars, he'll go, instead of doing his doing a hunting around and all that, he'll pick his point. He'll go to others, these regulars first, and then go from there. Would I go back on there now? Yeah, just for why not? Again, I think I'll be more comfortable this time round in terms of being on there and having more of a say. So just sitting in the background watching everyone else, being more polite and all that, I'll actually get more involved. But I don't see why not. Especially now that freaking Spain's no longer on that channel. There you go, 1-0 Chelsea. There you go. Pete says, I think it'll be Gorka. I hope so, Pete. That's who I want. That's who I want. All I want is, in terms of strike, out of the two, we have to pick one. It's Gorka. All fucking day long, for obvious reasons. Yeah, no. You can answer questions. It's fine. Not a problem. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. He's got 14 seconds left plus injury time here, by the way. We're literally moments away from defending this title now. Fucking hell. We've made hard work of it tonight, but we're going to do it by the looks of it. 2 minutes of injury time. 2 fucking minutes. Oh my god. Ball in. Get rid of it. Well done. Whoever that was. Off the fucking crossbar. Yeah. Scored the crossbar saved us twice now. Twice the crossbar saved us. As a Yorker, there's a Saka front feet. If that's our front feet, imagine this as an 11 in general. Raya in goal, and then either Timber or White is your right back. Saliba, Gabriel, and Miles Lewis Skelly. Supermandy, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Eze, Gorkales. Oh my God, that would be an amazing 11. Then you've got the backups of your Norgards, your Havertz's, Wanieris, and all that. It's like, suddenly you've got a decent squad. You put yourself a decent squad, not just an 11, you get reassembling a decent squad again, basically. Pardon me. Red all story fully, all these to Gorkers, please. As I say, I think it does as well. I think it does myself. And as I said to you in that group chat, Pete, on Twitter, with one thing that does my head in with Terry in terms of when he covers the transfer stuff on his channel is, one sec. We're literally seconds away here. We're seconds away from full time, so I'll hold on from that one sec. Ball in again. Keeper was up as well. Get a bit scrappy. Get rid of it. Keeper. Okay, now, well done, lad. Well done. Bit time. Take your time. Take your time within reason. Take your time. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Turn this volume up a bit. Fuck it. Come on, boot that ball. Yes! And England do it. The lads do it again. Two European championships on the bounce. The under-21s not only won it 2 years ago, they've come back with obviously a new squad, and they've done it again. This time they've done it, grinded it the hard way from the get-go. And even tonight, 2-0 up, 2-0 up, looking like work, and then out of nowhere, Germany got themselves back into the game. Looked like Germany are going to go on to win this, and then again, at the start of extra time, two subs were made. Oh, he's in trouble for that. Oh, Elliot, you fucking idiot! As I'm here singing the same phrase of achieving the back-to-back championship winners. Channel 4 panned to Harvey Elliott, and he's facing the crowd. He's facing either the crowd or someone, and he's told, and you can tell what he said. He F off basically, and gave him the V sign basically, because that's been caught on camera. And so what we're seeing now, everyone sees about Europe on the UEFA side of things. He'll get in trouble for that, the idiot. But yeah, going back to Terry and the football Terrence, obviously where he's been covering the transfers and all that on a day-to-day basis. For the last 2.5 weeks, I know he tries as a host to be neutral and all that, but when it comes to this whole Yorkers situation and Sesko, whenever it comes up, when Sesko comes into conversation, you can see and you can feel the vibe of him. He really pushes the narrative of Sesko. I think Sesko would be amazing for Arsenal, even better than what Yorkers would be. For the long run, and this, that, and the other. And it's like, well, the thing is, I know the reason why you're saying that. You're saying that because you've got a vested interest because you're a Man United fan, and you want Yorkers at your club instead. So if we were to get Sesko, that opens the door for you to get Yorkers, even though he doesn't want to be with you really at all. But look, it is what it is on that side of things. So recently, the last week or so, when it comes to the Sesko getting brought up, I switch off at that point in terms of, I know what you're going to say. You say it all the time. It's nothing new. Let's just move on, basically. Yes, England have won 3-2. Back-to-back European Under-21 champions as well. Obviously, won this tournament 2 years ago with the likes of Smith, Rowan, the gang, getting us over the line back then, and James Trafford and all that. Fast forward to 2 years, pretty much a completely different squad behind Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott's like the only survivor from back then. We're back again. We're back here, and with most of the new faces, done it with quite a bit more, made a bit more hard work of it in this tournament. But we've got to the final. We've won the final. Even in the final, as I say, we made hard work of it. We got there over the line in the end. And this will do Lee Carr's in nothing but the world of good, basically, in terms of for his coaching career, really. Pete says I can't watch it. No, Don pisses me off. I've been on a show with Don on Judge Mo's channel. I think it's back with it, just before after I played Chelsea at the Emirates. The season's just gone, and the conversation we had back then was about the midfield. And ever since then, if it's on Mo's channel, Hassan's channel, or Terry's channel, every show he somehow worms his way into conversation, the midfield conversation. It's so mind-numbingly dull, to the point where I think what annoys me with Dom, is when you then question him or put a scenario to him that may disprove his point on that topic. When it comes to the Chelsea midfield, may be better than Arsenal, and this, that, and the other, in his opinion. If myself or Terry or Mo or whoever then questions it and goes and points out the flaws in his argument, he starts shouting and screaming and going in the attack at the people. And it's but also when you come on in every show, you're having the same, you're engaged the same conversation over and over again, months on end. It gets fucking boring. And I don't know if you see Pete in the chat, and I'm in there. It's like, oh no, it's like I literally got either on Terry's channel or Mo's channel. I'm like, oh, don't get him started on don't get him started on this. It's like the same conversation again for the 2000th time. Can we move on from this quick before he gets too? It's too late by the time the fucking time. He's too involved by then. Congratulations to England becoming the Euro champions. Best day for England. Well, it's under 21s, but yeah, from a youth level point of view, it's fantastic. Obviously, so in recent times, our girls have done the Euros for a few years back. They're on the verge of, they're starting their defence as of next Saturday for the European Championship. The men can't do it. The under 21s, our lads, have done it back to back now. It's the more pressure. All it's doing now, they're putting more and more pressure on the men. Yeah, congrats to Leaf one, yeah, and also I know he's moved on now. He's left us full time, but Norton Cuffley as well. Congratulations to him as well. When he came on, he made such an impact, but he was screaming for Ethan to come on, and eventually Ethan did come on. But yeah. Let me see the Gav, calm down. Let me see the trophy list first. Once I see the trophy list for my lads, I'll turn it off. Okay? Ooh, yeah. I can find out for you on the definitely Chelsea game. One sec. Bloody hell. Oh, yeah, you're ahead of me there. 77th minute, so just over 10 minutes left. There's a trophy for the lads. Out of interest, because Gav, you were watching the game about 20 minutes ago. Out of interest, Gav, you're watching. Are Benfica even trying, or is it close for head to head, or is it you're just failing to take chances? Hoping to win more major titles. Good luck for that. Well, the men need to step up now. Got to. The women, the girls have done it recently. They're looking to try and do it again this summer. Our literal under 21s, our kids have done it back to back now. Then the 17s did it a few years back with the World Cup, a good few years ago now as well. Then 17s as well. So everything's on the senior men's team now to do their bit, join the party. But no, I'm just asking in terms of it. Is it a one-sided 0-0, a one-sided 1-0, or is it a very close head-to-head, like end-to-end game? Because you do get them games where one team dominates, but it just can't get more than the goal, basically. We're going to UEFA forward. Push the taste out of the way. We've switched over for the last few for your game, Gav. We're going to all dig the trees and all that. Calm down. Oh, Norton Coffee, there he is. Because we just won, Amari looks pissed. He even had no impact in this final in terms of next to no time in the final itself. He looks chuffed, but you've got fucking Amari Hutchinson just like, fuck's sake.
They've shown for the last 28 days all the instruction we've tried to put into them so quickly. They're taking it on board. They've got so much belief. We spoke about it when we were at St George's that this squad believes that they can win. That's the kind of players that we need.
We're doing the individual we're doing the individual ones, okay. Awards, sorry. I'm going to drag it out. Oh, okay. Is that player or is that golden boot? I don't know. Or the tournament, I don't know. Harvey Elliott. So back to back, for the last back-to-back under 21 tournaments, I cover the final, we win. So see you in 2 years, guys. And that side of things. Rosie's currently throwing up in the bucket. in terms of the fact that England have won a tournament.
I'm very, very proud of the job that I do. I love working with the players. Obviously, I've had a chance with the senior team, and I love that. So, the best thing I can do is help pathway and try and help the senior team.
How do you celebrate tonight? And have you got a chance to actually rest now?
I think we go back to the hotel. I think we've got a couple of hours and then we fly back into Birmingham at 3:30. So, quick turnaround. The players will be on holiday tomorrow. Their time is obviously very important too, but it's important that they have maybe a shot in your team tonight.
Congratulations, thank you so much.
Again, Rosie, I was thinking more the Oh no, you're gonna win a tournament. I need to find a bucket quick. Not do it. Yeah. What's what I got to say?
Germany just about to get their runners-up medals, but just before that, during that Lee Party interview, we saw Harvey Elliott not player of the tournament trophy. I mean, what an outstanding tournament he's had. He scored 5 goals. He scored England's opening goal of the tournament. He scored a crucial goal against Spain, 2 goals against the Netherlands in the semi-final, and then the opener in the final as well.
Okay, fair. Okay.
Help him grow his confidence as he moves on to whatever that is for him next, whether that's staying at Liverpool or finding a club where he might get more regular start.
There's marks for Paul England are playing Scotland Derby behind whoever they are playing, yeah? Yeah, that's true. Melting and melting. Germany are getting their runners-up medals currently. What I'm liking, I don't know what to say. What I'm liking so far from these, obviously, this German team, the players and the coaching staff getting these runners-up medals, they get the put on the necks, not giving it to them fucking off. Like, no, they're getting it put on the necks and actually leaving it on the necks and walking off. They're not just going, okay, fuck off, and disrespecting it.
What platform this has been for him and for many of the other England players as they're about to go up and receive their winners' medals.
Rosie come over to the green side. It makes someone so much easier. Well, it'll be very interesting next season with the money Rangers have got coming to their helm. Turn this down a bit. A few guineas in the crowd. There you go. The old 13-14 kits. Couple of handers there. There you go, get our winners' medals. There's Lee Carsey leading the line. Leading the lads onto the Lee, what you do? So after seeing the entire team get German team, the coach and all, get their runners-up medals and keep them on, Lee Carsey's been giving his winners' medal around his neck, and straight away, for some bizarre reason, he's yammed it off and walked off the fucking stage. Henri Ian White, oh, you bastard, I hate you. I mean, Wrighty's part of the reason why I'm an Arsenal fan. I love Wrighty. I've met Wrighty as well. A good few years ago now, but yeah. I love Henri. For what he gave to the club as well. But Wrighty's Wrighty. Mark Gay's going to Liverpool. Fuck off. Why go there when you're not going to be a starter for the first until Canard saying fucking there you go, get the trophy lift here. There we go, and there you go. There's the lift. There we go, back to back European champions, my country. Did you see? Not my. I tried watching it the first couple of weeks. It just weren't my thing. When the coaches, the managers can't be bothered to turn. The famous coaches can't be bothered to turn up. As far as I'm concerned, why should I be bothered to watch it? Oh dear, what's it? That's Fabrizio, yeah. We can't see nothing. You sure it's genuine? I'm on his Twitter page now. There's nothing about that. About Mark Gay going to Liverpool. Send me an image, Mark Gav, sorry. There we go. There. Oh, that fucking pathetic bloody. Okay, that fucking clearing that up. Well done to the lads, though. On the night itself, totally deserved the win in the end. Went 2-0 up. Looked like we were going to cruise it. Had a setback. Got pulled back to 2-2 again. Fought through the adversity of that side of things. Kept plugging away. Took it to extra time. Got the goal. And then just didn't give Germany a sniff then. What do you mean it all goes in abandoned? What the fuck are you on about that? What's going on? One sec. What are you on about? Your game's been abandoned now. What, a weather condition abandoned or one sec, have a look at the second machine now, so yeah, one sec. The 86th minute, not again. The game has been stopped with some dark clouds looming. The referee has been advised to head off the pitch. Safety first, of course, but you can see some frustrated Chelsea faces who felt they were edging to victory. Okay. So, this will be a fun World Cup next year. Rain's coming. Stop the game. Stop the game. It's the World Cup final. We're literally seconds away. We've got to stop it, though. We've got to stop it. If I can imagine that. Jesus. What's going on? Where's my Discord page? There it is. Literally, I was just on his X page and it did not say that at all. That's not Fabrizio, that's a fake account. It's a parody. There you go, parody account. Yeah, it's not real, don't worry. Apparently lots of snow. Oh my days. I fucking heard it all now. We're calling a game on account of snow. Yeah, that account, that link you sent me, yeah, that's a fake. That's a fake Fabrizio account. It says parody account as well, but here's a fake one. Nonetheless, I went on. Oh, actually, because I went on Twitter initially, you mentioned that. Nothing. It's like Modric pinged to what's that on the small note? Yeah, let's put the zone on anyway. Let's have a look about this house for the last few. See what's going on over your neck of the woods. Yeah, she's good. She's currently downstairs at the moment. But yeah, she's good. She's had a cooling jacket on today. It's like late afternoon and all that. So be on the bed. Yeah, be on the bed soon. Yeah, right. No time flies. You're having fun. Advert for gambling, that makes fucking sense, yeah. We're back in the studio now, currently. Match has been suspended due to adverse weather. Bloody hell. Right, bear with me a second, guys. A big black. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This time next year, we've got a World Cup in this country. Yeah, we'll co-host, but mainly in this country. It's going to be literally around the group stage still at this point. The World Cup because the amount of teams they have in there. It's a black hole. Stop the game. No. It's going to be ridiculous. Oh dear. As I say, bear with me. I just got to go and check on her quickly, make sure she's okay in terms of she's got to go to bed literally any minute now, so I'll be back in a sec. And yeah. What am I doing? Do, do, do. Pardon me. I'm back, guys. I'm back. With 4 fucking minutes to go, exactly. That's what I'm saying. 4 minutes for Dark Cloud. With 4 minutes to go past injury time, for Dark Cloud to call the game off, it's like surely with the weather forecast they have over there, if there's a hint of any tornadoes or hurricanes and all that, surely you know the time frame. You bring the game, either move it into a safer day, i.e. tomorrow, or bring the game forward. Give yourself a bit of leeway. I'm suspicious to consider it's FIFA, yep. Don't blame you. Really don't blame you at all. Oh, one sec. Oh, no, they're still talking about this. We're still waiting, basically. We've got John Obi McKell and Leanne Sanders and the pundits. Can't recognise the host. But yeah. Shake body right to the ground. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I'm bloody hot. I'm wearing the finished thing here. The back is sticking to me at the moment. If I didn't need this ring light on, I'd be fantastic, you know. You're going to get a 3-minute warning of a tornado. You can't predict that. Okay, now I just thought with forecast, maybe they got a slight little heads up in terms of forecast and all that, but if they don't, they don't. That's going to be fun in the group stages. That's going to be fun next year in the old World Cup and the games in the games that are based in the US. It's going to be like, oh, black cloud, it might be rain, it might not be. Stop the game. Oh, there's a tornado warning, okay. So I'm glad you said that, Stefan, and not me. Yeah, Pete was still on, obviously, a trophy presentation and all that, but Gavin wanted us to stick around for the Chelsea game. As soon as he said that, he got a ban. It's been abandoned because of a cloud in the sky. So it's just sticking around to see if the game gets brought back on. We'll give it another 5-10 minutes. If it's not restarted by then, we'll call it a night. Oh dear. Ooh, thanks to the lots of Dubai and Saudi and all that. I think Australia can kiss that one goodbye because now you've got the fucking big money bags coming in going, well, we don't need we don't want our competition, we just want to give you the money. Someone's just tweeted out, I've just been told by Sporting Club Portugal President Federico Fernandes is set to provide an update on Portugal Galaxy situation to the media tomorrow. Updates from Portugal to follow, #AFC. Because obviously, if anyone doesn't know as well, Gorkas has basically threatened to go on strike because obviously they've got, as far as he's concerned, Federico and the Lisbon board have gone back on their word of saying, we'll let you go this from last year, we'll let you go next summer for said price, no matter what. Now, because he's had an amazing season, they want to bid him more, and they're not going to get it because he's now probably going, I want Arsenal, and Arsenal alone. And there's basically a back and forth hissy fit basically between the two of them, two groups. Sorry. Oh. I'm looking forward to England playing Germany. When? What are you about now? Oh, Pete, are you saying night? Do you mean night, Pete? Do you mean good night? Not late. Oh dear. I would like England to host a World Cup, but FIFA just insisted on ripping the country off by keeping the deposit. Possibly the only time I've agreed with a Tory government. Yeah. Yeah. We'll give you the World Cup, England. We'll give you the World Cup. And the winner is Russia. Oh, and the next one after that is Qatar. Because that's not dodgy. Oh, the next World Cup will be in USA, Mexico, and Canada. But the one after that, we're going back to the desert in Saudi Arabia this time. Yeah. Not because of money whatsoever, guys. What are you on about? Whilst holding a big bag of cash or two. Still in the studio. I don't think there's going to be any signs of this game getting underway, finished by the looks of it for a while. As I say, another 5 minutes. Give it another 5 minutes. If we've heard nothing different, we'll just get ourselves out of here. Or just whenever. Okay. It's not a game I didn't fucking know about. Oh dear. Shit, put it to the ground. Ooh, shit. Oh. Okay, I've got that sort of in my head now. Fucking hell. I need to fucking shave. Oh, that's fine. I was showing the fucking answer to it, weren't I? Well, I got this year. Or this back in May for my birthday. But yeah, this is the shirt I was telling you about. Confirmed my brother got this for me for my birthday. The obviously you can tell, long sleeved, authentic. Nothing on no players on the back, nothing like that. Champions League stuff on the sleeve there, but nothing on the back. I say I like it. It's more red and it's more Arsenal. Feels more and looks more Arsenal than last season's one did anyway. I prefer kits to be red and white and just none of that BS blue and all that crap. And nobody bid against Saudi as well for the 20. Yeah, that's not dodgy at all. But there's no competition for Saudi, but they had to do a voting system to confirm Saudi had won the rights. Yeah, not dodgy at all, guys. I mean, Gav, you really shouldn't say that when I've got this. Where is it? Has it been taken off, has it? Oh, look. I think someone's. Oh, here it is. You can't really slag off the Arsenal kits when I've got this. This is a lot. We've got this on you for life, my friend. There's no way you can ever get around this now. Pick at a cast where he brought kits from China. It's pretty. Oh yeah, okay. Pardon me. What picture are we on about, Rosie? In particular, I'm confused now. Because technically, I've got I've got two items above me. One's the canvas and one's photos, and yeah, signed frame thing. Need to be more specific, detail-wise, man. Technically, that's not above me either. That's to the side of me. So that's what I'm saying. I'm sure it's one of these two you're talking about. Getting your chest tickets, by the way, just to say. Oh, no, it's now showing the highlights of the Palmeiras Palmeiras game anyway. I think it's the highlights anyway. A couple more minutes, we're getting ourselves out of the way, looks of it. Oh, my head. Thing is, I don't even want, in terms of the next Club World Cup, I don't even want us to be. I want the team to win the Champions League, but I don't want us to. If we win the Champions League, that means we're going to be in the next one in 4 years. If we win it in the next 4 years now, we're in the next Club World Cup basically by that default of the next Club World Cup. Where they're going to be in Saudi. That's so helpful, isn't it? Do you know that the photo above you on the stream is? The fuck are you on about? You got Rose, you sent me the image. Just you got the two arrows pointing to the border bit in and around the video side of things here, like the background bit. I am so confused right now. But I didn't know that. No, if you want about the background thing, I didn't know that. No. Last time on the big TV, by the way. Yeah, there's showing highlights of this game. I know we're going to tap out of this. Sorry, Gav, but this is taking too long. Because obviously, if it is a tornado warning as well, we don't know how long it's going to take for it to clear and get underway again. So I have to keep an eye on that one. Yeah, I hope you understand. But yeah, I'm only going to freshen up myself and shave and sleep. But yeah, with that. Whole team's personnel can change. Exactly, there's that as well. There's that as well. You know, well, we already know because PSG won the Champions League this season, or just ended now, this year. Sorry, they're already guaranteed a spot for the next Club World Cup in Saudi now. No matter what happens in this one. Yeah, you're Brighton B team, Gav. Brighton B team. But yeah, on that note, guys, we are going to get ourselves out of it. Obviously, big congratulations to the England, our England Cubs under 21s. Made hard work of it, but they got over the line in the end. 1-3-2, defended the title, defended our own title, and we go again in 2 years' time for the hat trick, hopefully. Touch wood. Aside from that, though, guys, obviously, thanks for coming along. If you are new to the channel, thanks for popping in, interacting with the chat, getting involved with the stream, and all that jazz. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well, share the link to the stream around as well, or even a link to the channel as well. That would be massively appreciated. The more you can do, the better. I'll hopefully be back tomorrow for a couple of cup games in terms of Inter Miami against PSG and Bayern Munich's game against the main game. Apologies there. And go from there, basically. And then the rest of the week, once I've spoke to Liam and James, we'll plan out the rest of the week in terms of the next Cannon and Jonesy show, and hopefully with some more conversations behind the scenes, we'll have more idea of when we're going to announce on here anyway our brand new show for the new season ahead, basically, and what it all entails, etc., etc. It's still the put it this way, Gav. Like you're saying all about our game, they're showing the fucking game, the highlights from the previous game earlier on. That's how long we'll be waiting. I need rest. Gotta be 4 minutes of classic football. Yeah, okay, cool. Try and be back tomorrow. Yeah, that's no problem. If you can't make it, you can't make it. It is what it is, Stefan. I always appreciate you supporting the channel either way, one way or the other. Yeah, Gav, you want to quickly grab the link to the video on this channel that you did for us, put it in the chat quickly and promote it. You can feel free to do so. Yeah. Also, if you want to promote the video on your channel, Gav, or your community post as well, you can do, and that'd be greatly appreciated as well. Aside from that, yeah, we're on 3-2. Yeah, no worries. As I say, yeah, no worries. Bye. So apart from that, though, as I say, I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. If not, at some point during the week. Until then, guys, take care of yourselves. Keep yourself hydrated as well. No matter where you are, up and down, either in Scotland or Ireland or Wales, up and down the country, in England side of things. If it's hot, please keep yourself hydrated and keep yourself safe. And until then, guys, we will see you soon. Oh, what's this? There we go. This is the link, guys, as well to the video. Go and check that out now if you haven't already. Give it a like and share it as well on that side of things. And we'll see you soon. Until then, guys, one sec. I'm just going to get myself sorted. And we'll see you soon. And as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.